We tried, Simon.
What did you try?
Twitch is
Broken still.
as it does.
Lovely.
All I'm saying is streaming on YouTube isn't quite as popular, but it fucking works.
Yeah, so far it's always worked, and I don't understand what the difference is.
I guess because Twitch has those add-on things. That's literally the only reason I can think of.
Oh.
I feel it's more that's some stuff rather than, good hardware.
And while YouTube is the complete reverse of that. Moral.
YouTube is more focused on the hardware and the content creator. We don't talk about that.
That's the one thing I don't get about YouTube. Like, so is YouTube just gonna be big companies only that can pay off the algorithm, banning them completely?
Yeah, people who can make enough of a splash, essentially.
Pretty much.
They don't care about 99.99% of the people on their platform. They cost money.
Exactly.
Those big ones are the only ones which can generate some money for the platform, but even then it's not that much.
I mean, if you look at most of those big ones too, they usually also do Twitch.
Yeah. And have a lot of sponsors, which is getting money, which YouTube gets none of.
Yeah. And on that high note, it is.
High note in quotations.
Oh my god, I've never heard this song before, but I absolutely love it. Hello and welcome to the Marvelous Misadventures of Leo. Apparently only being broadcast on YouTube, so if you're watching this on Twitch, or I guess listening to it on Twitch, more power to you.
I'm spamming links of YouTube, don't worry.
not that the visual is that important for this, but you know, it's more for my own posterity.
And banned for spamming.
Actually, why is Kate here? Oh. Why is Ozen's thing Kate?
Wait,
what?
you're just realizing that?
No.
Unless Kate is
No. Kate, for some reason, because I have two sources there, but both of them are Kate for some reason, even though one of them is named Ozen.
Well, at least I know it's not my end. I said it might be fine.
Because I looked at it and it's like Kate hidden, Ozen visible. Look at screen. That's still Kate.
Oh, everyone's right where it should be.
That reminds me, I need to add one for Alton Rawl.
Yep.
Have you already made the card, Simon?
Pretty certain. Yeah, it's been updated.
Yeah.
Everything's still question marks. Given that's the kind of character Alton is.
I mean, fair. This might actually be my favorite playlist of all time, even though it's not very thematic.
Excellent.
Ooh, Actually, how is the music volume? Someone who can actually listen to it, let me know.
Yeah, I don't have a band.
Fine.
Good deal.
Sorry, I had to spend a few seconds just making sure.
Fair. Alright, so last time you guys met Uthrind, Black Guitar, and his lovely wife.
Are we skipping the intros?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A parody. It's almost as if we don't know the format of our own show.
Yay!
Hello and welcome back to the Misadventures of
I
L.E.O.
got distracted by Ozen being Kate.
That's gonna be our
Alright.
intro now.
But yeah, joining us today, of course, we have Simon, our technical expert,
Oh.
playing Nea. Tom has graced us with his presence with Ragnar.
I had a danger nap. It was very good.
I took a nap today as well. I don't know what it is.
I needed it.
You sound like you needed it.
Fuck you.
Chris, of course, is with us playing Ozen and not Kate. And
What's the difference?
Payel is here in spirit, although Nick isn't able to join us at the moment because he had health issues
Mm-hmm.
of some description.
Life issues.
Yeah. Oh, I guess actually I should probably have the Grove Tender thing up too, because Grove Tender is here with us.
He's probably still outside farming. Why would Grove Tender ever come in a door?
Is with us.
Actually, he's probably out in the field repairing the damage from where the
Yeah, he's
Naturally.
around there where the massive ice spike arrived.
He's somewhere.
But yeah. So anyway, last time you guys met Uthrind and chanting. That's weird. Where am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Actually, thinking about it, where has Uthrind gone?
Let's see here. He was by the stables, as we said he was by.
Not there currently. He must be one of those tokens that was deleted by accident last session at the end.
Uthrin's next to Payel.
I'm looking for his sheet.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't
Did
make
you-
I didn't make a sheet for him. That's what happened.
Well done, Brandon. You are the epitome of ready.
Oh,
He
no.
doesn't need it. He's fine.
I didn't make a sheet. I didn't make a sheet for him because he's
Farmer.
yeah, he's a farmer.
Oh, I just got
Mm.
Twitch alert.
What?
Twitch alert. Hey, Railcast has gone live.
Oh, yeah. Let me look at Twitch. Yeah.
No, don't look at Twitch. We'll pretend the video's fine.
I dropped my Dr. Pepper.
It's the definition of a green screen.
There we go. Oh
I don't
yeah.
understand.
I don't either.
I mean, if you want.
I mean,
Actual
the funny thing
screen.
is, as well, is YouTube is actually set up as the secondary thing that's being streamed to, but it's the only thing that gets streamed to because Twitch.
It's the only one that works.
No. Yeah. Uthrind and Frinda. You guys were attacked by a massive horde of fairly organized goblins.
Multiple waves, you could say.
And now I have two hostages. Hostages.
One who's kind of just given up and is just still sitting there in the mycelium.
Yeah, well, you couldn't get
I
out.
need to tie up the one that gave up.
It's like, I will come. I am bored.
Less than that, more a case that, He tried to struggle against the mushroom roots, and then
Exhausted
didn't.
himself. We're just gonna say he used up all his energy, so he just gave up.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yep.
Definitely didn't roll a 1 and then like a 5 or something like that.
Simon,
Grove Tinder definitely didn't just destroy his spirit.
Oh, and there's also the fact that everyone around him very quickly died.
But yeah, so Uthrin's he's like, after everything gets all straightened out, he's like, well, he's a good job you lads are here. I've never seen so many of them buggers coming up at once like that.
I was gonna say, it's just a farm. What the fuck do they want?
I'm not sure. Normally they're just, like 5 or 6 of them. Now, of course, they've run off most of my farm hands at this point, but still, I weren't expecting that.
Well, we sure kicked their ass.
Aye, that you did. You are a lot tougher than you looked.
We've been told.
I do know that Nick did want to request that Ragnar invoke his ability for tongues so that other members of the party can at least understand what's being said.
Do I still have it though? Because I think I got rid of it.
I think you kept tongues. You
Did I keep
replaced,
tongues? I
think
do
it
have
was
tongues. I have forgotten. I was looking for a spell.
Tongues was because you were going to use it to be able to play in any bar in the world.
Okay, I'll
Because
hit it on
every single
hold on.
person would understand you in the pubs. or taverns.
It's an hour, so I'm gonna hit it on there.
You touched the ability to understand.
Yeah, I'm touching you.
Ooh.
Not like that.
Ooh.
Get off it.
Ooh!
Oh my lord. You've been spending too much time around, oh fuck. I forgot their name
Evermore.
already. Evermore, there we go.
That was rude.
You don't understand, Tyler. I'm watching their stream for a good part of the day today. Just in the background.
It's a lot of loads talk.
Yes.
I love it. It's very different to anything I do.
Um,
Oh dear. Well, now I can speak and be understood. I'll say, oh, why don't we ask the one that we have? Why don't we ask him why they attacked us?
oh, I see. Hey, that's not a bad idea. And friend is like, well, don't take too long. Supper will be ready here before long. It's like, you kind of just have to admire, like, there's like a fucking battle going on outside. She's still got dinner on her mind.
It's very important.
Yeah, it is.
All right, it probably won't take too long.
Yeah.
At least we'll try our best.
Alright, who speaks Goblin?
I do now.
I don't. Well, Simon is probably the best interrogator out of us all, so that's great work.
I do now, given I've got tongues. I speak every language.
That's true. I was wondering if anyone else maybe did.
I only touched Simon. Giggity.
Ooh.
I know, but people have so many opportunities to learn languages from their
You
backgrounds
expect
and
us
shit.
to learn? What's wrong with you?
No. Like you get proficiencies in a lot of languages. Is all I'm saying. I think I had
yeah.
one. I think I had one character that was like proficient in like 8 fucking languages.
Mm-hmm. That's about right. Nevertheless, we can have some fun.
All right. So I guess Uthrin, Ragnar, you're probably gonna tag along, right?
Obviously. Although it is tempting to stay behind and eat dinner.
But it's ready. It's ready soon. Don't worry. Not now.
Peo's gonna come along just in case some intimidation needs to happen.
And Ozin is gonna stay in the house in case Mork in ambush.
That's fair.
Good idea. I imagine Ragnar's going to order Belron to stay back.
Well, obviously. Well, order's a heavy term. It's more like I'm just gonna say
Request.
Stay. Yeah, just like stay here, mate. I ain't no slave owner.
All right. So in the tiny work shed,
Is this a... No, it's not a bucket. That's fine.
no, that's like a one of those big basins,
Mm-hmm.
like the tub, basically.
Yes. Yes.
I think, however, this, because it looks like it has a handle, is a bucket.
Yes. I will request the bucket to be filled.
A bit concerned about what you're planning to do with the bucket, but all right.
Ah, don't worry. It just need water. I just need some water, you know.
Yeah,
Just
so
just let him do him.
Uthrin swoops up the bucket, grabs some out of this filthy tub here,
That's perfect.
and hands it over.
Perfect. It's just in case you
Oh
know.
my god! This is a
Hmm?
bardcore version of Dance Macabre. Our opening theme.
It's just in case he doesn't want to. Our friends don't want to talk.
Yeah, right.
I say.
And we shall enter. Are they both still knocked out?
They are.
Dear. I'll set the bucket down. I'll set the bucket down by the boss.
All right.
Take out a cloth. Dip into the water and slap it across the dwarf's face.
Oh, sorry.
See if I can rise him up.
All right, give me
Rise him
a.
up,
We'll call it a
back
medicine
on the
check.
street. Give my time to my music.
Glad I got my +1. Doesn't matter.
Hold on. Fuck, where is it? Player groups. Where is he? Payel. Yep, spells. Here you go.
Oh, that's a 12.
And that is enough to pass.
Sweet. Perfect.
He
I can
he
inspire
like
to really slap it.
he like scowls angrily and growls as he tries to right himself and realizes he's been tied down. He begins
morning,
to struggle
princess.
against it.
Glad to see you back in the land of the living.
He eventually calms down. He just kind of stares at you menacingly.
Gonna settle myself back a bit and go, well, we have some questions, and I know you're not going to be saying too much. But we've got some very important questions to ask you.
He just kind of huffs.
If you answer our questions, we might let you go. Might. If not, well, there's plenty of fun utensils within this wonderful farm that we can use. We can see how creative we can be. And don't worry, we won't have to start with you. We could start with you. We could start with your friend. I mean, I'm sure he'll be interested to ask as well. To not experience these wonders as well. I'm laying go on the intimidation, by the way.
Well, roll us an intimidation then. And remember, you do have guidance for up to a minute, so.
Ooh, I can do it again. I'm glad, because holy fuck, I can't roll. Holy fuck, I can't roll for shit.
Wow, neither can he, apparently. He's like. He kind of like. Even though you understand what he's saying, he's a hobgoblin.
Yeah.
So he's like,
He's an obo gobbo.
He's like, can't be worse than the drow.
Oh, how do you know you're not speaking to a drow right now? We are sneaky, you know.
He kind of looks you over. Not tall enough.
Not tall enough.
You gonna change your size by any chance?
Not tall enough, you say? I mean, that's true as I am right now. But we are sneaky, you know.
Already dead anyway.
What's the Ragnar's uncle called?
Uthred.
That one.
Ufrind.
Oi.
I must ask of you to not speak of what you might see here,
Hey.
because it might get a bit freaky.
Alright.
As I adjust my scarf, you know, play up the little ritual, and shift into my drow persona.
He kind of like
Drow
he
female, you know?
he regards you suspiciously.
We are sneaky, you know. Now I basically kneel. I'm kneeling down in front of him, hands clasped together. We are sneaky, you know. There are many places we can be.
He says.
And I would love to make sure that you don't end up in the wrong places.
He looks at you again. House war, he asks.
You needn't ask. Because I'm the one who's asking the questions here. Simple question. Just one. Why are you here?
I'm gonna see how clever he is.
See if he noticed that I entirely evaded his question.
What do I need? Oh, right. I need to go to creatures, humanoids, goblinoids.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Be a
pull up
wisdom thing, probably.
his sheet. Ah, he does have a decent intelligence score, apparently. Oh my god. Okay, he's a little bit clever, apparently.
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 19 there.
He looks at you and he says, and he kind of like smiles, and he says, at least your house will fall with me.
That's something you can believe. I have no intention to allow any of that sort happening. And yet, here you are, still not answering my questions.
And he says, it's already too late. You've already brought it on yourself.
Perhaps. Perhaps so.
He kind of like looks indignantly. You've gotten in the way of more powerful drow.
There are plenty of powerful factions here. I'm certain you're not one of them.
Not me.
Mm-mm. But you can lead me to those more powerful places. I just need you to answer these questions, and then we'll see.
He kind of looks around at all of you. You were already dead too.
I don't translate that.
I'm sorry, the shift in music. It's not very in the moment, this particular music.
What are you talking about? It's exactly in the moment.
I'm sorry.
What is hardcore Ghostbusters not in this new?
Doing a deep interrogation of this goblin. Who are you gonna call? Oh, dear.
But he
Goblin!
he senses that you don't quite understand, and so he motions toward his breast pocket.
I'll reach towards his breast pocket and see what I can grab out.
Inside, you find some type of amulet. Black as onyx. And inlaid in it, in blood red, some kind of symbol, which you do not recognize. As you look at it, he gets more smug looking.
I look it over and then ask, should this mean something to me?
When you say that, he looks at you very suspiciously all of a sudden.
Oh well.
And then he says, if it does not, it will soon.
I'm certain it will come soon. But thank you. This would be a very nice.
It just occurred to me that this is the party that has none of the drow on it.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep, they're all on the other side.
No,
Otherwise, I will be asking for expertise.
no. That's fine. Because again, it didn't make sense from what you guys knew that you would bring any of the drow with you.
Yep. But I will pocket this and then now sit myself opposite and go and ask again. So, I shall ask again. I'm certain this faction has something to do with it. Why were you here? Were they the ones who sent you? Were you here? Because there's a lot of you arriving into this one little farm.
Give me another intimidation.
Please don't fuck me. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
fuck you.
It fucks you.
I really can't roll.
Hold
hide in
on,
a free,
wait.
apparently.
I'm just gonna whisper in his ear and give him some bardic inspiration.
What's that now? What level are we? Level 10, aren't we?
Yeah, you got some
Yep.
bardic inspiration, Simon.
Plus 1d10. There's another 7, so that puts us to 19 intimidation.
Brandon?
Wow.
That's the
We would have passed
He can't
anyway.
roll either.
He can't roll either, apparently. Well, actually, he's suspicious of you now because you didn't recognize the thing. So I'm going to give him advantage.
He still
He
was.
still fails.
Ignore the 1d20. I was to see if I could roll, if I was rolling anything other than a 3.
No, you're rolling bad still.
Yep, I'm just rolling poorly today.
And
You've
finally,
got
he's
this
like,
curse.
"We are here because our master demands it." Or, I guess, masters.
To assault this particular farm.
We do not question why the masters ask us to do.
It's a lot of goblins for one little farm. How long ago were you told to do this? When were your orders given?
A 10-day ago.
A 10-day ago.
Master wants farm destroyed. We want to eat.
You know, that is absolutely fair. We can come to an understanding there.
But you have gotten in the way.
Hmm.
And we have failed. So
Yep,
we are all
it's-
dead.
Kind of awkward, isn't it? If you just waited another day or arrived a day earlier, maybe this wouldn't have happened. But instead, here we are. Well, at least you now
It's
know.
funny
The
like that.
only injustice here is that I have not fallen in battle.
I know. But we can
What a
fix
shame.
that.
So, just for clarity, I've been reading about hobgoblins and they have this weird sense of honor thing, so think like
Yep.
a Klingon.
I know.
Ah,
Yep, I know. This is why it's the greatest shame that he's currently a prisoner of war in a way. And hence why I'm still laying it on and going full at it. We could fix that, but where's the fun in that?
Uthrin's like, what's he saying then? To Ragnar.
I'm just like, I have no fucking clue.
For everyone else, it's a one-sided conversation that you all can understand Nea, you can't understand him. Oh dear. Nevertheless, you've been most helpful so far. I do have to wonder though, if it was if it was one of the Drow family, Drow, what's it? Is it family?
Houses.
One of the Drow houses that tells you to be here. And they're the ones who are paying you and your faction and your posse of goblins. You know,
He looks at you incredulously. Pay.
to feed you to. I mean, it's
He then
less-
regards you and says, "You are surely no drow then."
I mean it in a figurative manner.
That's the hobgoblin version of X to doubt.
Yep, I know. Now that you failed, you say everyone here is going to die. Well, they're going to come here themselves.
If you were a drow, you would know that they need not even do so.
Well, nevertheless, this has been a wonderful conversation. I feel I've learned a lot from you. And I will just strike him in the face, knock him out.
What about Gobbo here?
We don't need him.
All right, roll us an attack roll.
Oh, fuck me. I mean, actually, technically it's an advantage given he's down, but hey, whatever. I just do the knocking out blow, essentially.
Yep, and I'll let him make a Constitution save. Oh damn! Damn!
He does not want to go back to sleep. Whew. You have a tough bone structure.
He just kind of
Hit me again.
spits.
Again. Given he is bound up.
47's good. He can't defend against that.
Nope. Finally, you strike him again, and he flits out of consciousness.
Stand up straighter. Adjust my scarf again in that ritual manner, and go back to the Druga form that I was beforehand.
All right. Lutheran's like, your friend's got a lot of weird tricks.
Magic in it.
Hey.
Well, I do have to say, somehow you and your family have managed to get in the middle of something much greater than all of us here.
Well, they are black tiles, so it makes sense.
He goes, hey? What do you
One of
mean?
the drow houses wants this specific farm destroyed. He didn't seem to have a reason for it. He just wanted it to be destroyed. These men are just footmen of their army of sorts.
He's kind of like down, drowned, spits on the ground.
Certainly.
What will we ever do to them? We're just simple farming folk.
Do you need to do anything to piss off a drow uncle?
Laddie, I'd hardly ever leaving this farm of me own, apart from taking stuff into town.
Did you bump into anyone? Did you get into a fight?
There's not really that many drow in town. Some come by to the bazaar every once in a while, but...
As we can see, have you seen my friend here? That can be hidden in plain sight.
Maybe. I don't know why they'd be sending a slave army after us.
Is there anything special about this place? Other than it being the farm of the family?
Aye, well, I mean, it's been in our family for thousands of years. No one ever really said much special about it.
Anything hidden? Basement?
Not that we know of.
Great.
And I do have to ask, I mean, I'm not...
Certainly not anything what
anything.
would be interesting a drow.
Does this mark mean anything to you? And I show the amulet that I was handed. Does the mark mean anything to you?
He looks at it and he's like, as I was saying, I hardly ever leaving me own farm.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Droger, I can tell you that much.
Aye, because this is the mark of the house, the drow house, who is wanting to lay fire and brimstone on these lands.
I mean, all we do is we supply, the city.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they just want to get rid of the supply for the city.
That wouldn't make sense, though, since the weapons are coming out of the city, isn't it?
Yeah, but they could just take the weapons for themselves.
And destroy the ones who are forging the weapons.
Who wants to
always
make an
enslave
insight
them.
roll?
I do. Oh god, I'm finally getting not entirely shit rolls.
Yay!
So, it occurs to you, right? As long as the city is stable, they can charge basically whatever they want for their craft.
There you go.
But as soon as it becomes there's an instability, they will be attempting to
They have more incentive to trade.
damage control sort of thing.
Moolah. money.
I didn't ask him one important question. Was this his only target? Should have asked that.
Gasp. I
Yeah.
guess we'll find out later.
There's also the other one.
The other one?
You have two prisoners.
That's what I'm thinking as well. We put another goblin.
I keep wanting to call them hostages, but they're prisoners.
They may as well be hostages under our thing. Should we go wake the other one? I mean, we can go wake the other one up, but I've got the... Is this your only target? Is there anything else you want to ask?
Not really. We got most of what we can get.
I didn't ask for a direct why you're attacking here, because I presume it's under the masters.
Again? Again? Why? Why is this playing again? Already?
What? Oh.
That is weird.
Do we complain? No, we move.
This version's a little bit better, though. It's not as bubbly.
Well. Ooh. I do that.
I thought I heard Naya's fists hit something.
It's a very resounding thud.
Their heads are almost hollow.
Very thick skull.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't do that. Know enough about him. Oh well. You just want to ask if it was his only target, right? Is there anything else we can think of asking? Is there reinforcements, maybe? That would be, like, other reinforcements? Other goblin gangs? That might be something to ask. That's about it, really. I drag the bucket to the other goblin and I do the same thing of cloth in bucket and I slap him to wake up.
Alright, make a medicine check.
Ozen stops and is like, maybe I should do this.
Nope.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
He comes awake and he's like terrified.
Ah, good morning, sweet little prince. I'm glad you're still in the land of the living with us. Well, actually, I wanted to let you know, you're a friend over there. I points towards the hobgoblin. He told us a few nice things, and I wanted you to confirm a few of them for me. You know, now he's sleeping and whatnot. Would you like to play ball with me, or do we have to experiment again?
He says, Nargle not care, Nargle only want flee.
Nargle only one fleet. Well, we can grant that. If you are nice and play well.
Help Nargle, Nargle help.
Yes. Absolutely, we can deal with that. I do have, well, one important question. Was this the only place you were going to attack?
He kind of looks and is like, Nargle not know, Nargle just told Nargle fight, Nargle go fight.
That's more than fair.
Hello, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Feel better?
They're interrogating the goblins.
Good. Smash their skulls.
Naya is. Oh, he sounds so
I'm in
ill.
all interrogation, don't worry.
Good. Have any of them lost limbs yet?
They haven't needed to just yet.
But now, but Ozen was
They've actually been playing ball
before, so now that he is, that is up in the air.
They've both been playing ball so far, which is very, very wonderful.
Well, the hobgoblin's a little bit obstinate.
Yeah, that's what I expect. He's still been answering some of my questions.
And then it got a little bit blustery.
That's fair, but that's unfortunate. You see, I really needed the answer to that question, Argo. I wanted to make sure to see if your leader here was lying to me or not.
Nargle
But
only.
nevertheless.
Nargle only know. Nargle not fight. Nargle get killed.
Who would kill you?
He goes. He kind of says it like in a low whisper. Drow.
That sounds about right.
Any drow? All of them?
Drow master.
Drow master. Master? Masters.
Nargle not know. All drow look like same to Nargle.
Oh. That's understandable. They are, tall and strange and gangly and pale. But nevertheless... What's the other word? Do you...
Pale?
Pale?
What?
You just described drow as pale. Nargle
I don't know why.
Nargle pale? No, not that drow. Drow black.
Drow black.
Black
Yes.
like stone.
Wanted to see if he was still on bull. Wanted to see if you're still on the bull or not. Just in case you were falling asleep. But dear, I've got one more question. Other than those who died around you, did you have any more friends that were going to be coming here?
Nargle not do the count. Nargle not smart like see.
I don't need to know how many. I just need to see if this place is safe or not. Relatively safe or not. It's never going to be really safe. We are where we are, but see whether we need to stay here or if we can move on.
Goblin like Nargle kept in big cavern. Big as whole island.
There was a big cavern as big as the whole island. That's where you all stayed.
Many goblin.
Many goblins. Ooh. Well, Nagel.
Drow say
Where
fight
did you
or
feel?
die.
Is it... How far away would you say it is? Is it like 10 day away? Or... is it closer?
Nargle no Nargle walk until Nargle not able to walk anymore many time.
It's quite a while away then. That's quite unfortunate. I was going to ask if you could take us there, but sorry, Nagel, you haven't been so useful here.
Could always just drag him with us. He seems more cooperative. Or I assume he'd be.
I mean,
I
we
was near
should,
for
we
the
should at
first
least
guy.
keep one here. We can use him as a deterrent against other gobbos.
Do I have decent intimidation? Because I kind of...
You can't speak gobbo.
I know, but I
But you
imagine-
are charismatic, so yeah, you would be intimidation, I'm pretty certain.
You don't have
Yeah,
to
that's
speak to be intimidating.
Exactly.
True.
So,
Yeah,
can
like,
I-
Hale could just, like, slam his hammer against his hand.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of, just poking my head in, like growling like a snarl, and then slamming my hammer against my hand, and then poking my head back out.
Just fire a thunderbolt. He'll be scared then.
By the way, to everyone else, this is still a one-sided conversation. You can only understand Nea.
Right. Nargle's like,
So,
Nargle help as much as Nargle can. Nargle just not won't go back. If Nargle go back, Nargle dead.
that is understandable. We wouldn't make you go back.
Do we have a pet gobbo now?
Nargle
But
rather
still.
take chance in dark.
But still, my dear Nagel, I fully understand that you're trying to help, but it's not enough. I'm sorry.
I'll
I'd knock
make a
him
bag
out.
of whole holding and we can put him in
I mean,
there.
I was gonna offer to intimidate to see if we could get some info. We could go good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, he's
Or
been
just-
very forthcoming apparently.
He has been very forthcoming so far, but
He just doesn't know
Okay.
shit because he's
he
Nargle.
doesn't know shit. Hence
What-
why
what does he
I'm
want
being
again?
forgiving.
Okay, so we knock him out, and then we're gonna go talk to the Hobgob.
We've already
Yeah,
talked to him.
I locked this boy out to get this boy out.
You missed it.
Okay.
You're being too ill.
Yeah. Do not recommend.
Nargle goes out like a sack of potatoes.
Just
Boom.
like the Dragon Ball Z chop to the back of the neck.
This is just a punch right in the between the eyebrows.
Yeah, have we adopted him yet?
We would need to continuously cast tongue so that we could understand him, vice versa.
Well, we can get someone to teach him Undercommon. Keep him here for like a week.
Well, actually, that's the thing. None of you have tried, but they do actually understand Undercommon. At least enough to be commanded.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what about me?
You. Yeah, you're the only one who's speaking to Undercommon down here, aren't you?
I am. Oh, and you now.
Currently.
Yeah, for an hour.
Although technically, if someone who speaks Elvish could probably pick up at least
Mhm.
enough of Undercommon to understand it, maybe not speak it properly.
Yeah, because I spent time trying to learn Drow stuff, so that's where my stuff, my there's information would be currently. But only a few days. I really
Also,
want
we
to
have
find
like
this
holding for
information.
the goblin, so we can just carry him around.
My
But
poor
yeah,
goblin.
it's the thing of Ragnar's family mostly speaks in a Druger dialect of Dwarvish.
Mm-hmm. A language which Ragnar speaks,
Oh,
and
I
I
like
don't
to
know how much of it
talk.
any of us do.
Ozen speaks Dwarvish.
Oh, good.
Oh, well then you would be able to mostly understand them. I mean,
Mhm.
again, it would be like listening to someone from South Africa. But
I actually talked to someone from South Africa, and they sound very similar. Like,
I'd say it's more Brummy.
yeah, it's not like there's one kind of South African. There's some people who, in South Africa, when they speak, and I'm just like, can you slow down a little bit,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah.
fair enough.
Most countries.
Especially if you get to the like Dutch, the Dutch-based ones. So
Oh God, yeah.
Then you're good luck.
I do want to know the answer to these questions, but it's kind of awkward waking the same guy up again just to ask him the same questions.
We'll
But
let
at
him
the same
sleep.
time, he doesn't know how much time has passed.
Been days.
But at the same time, it does give a mark of desperation.
I mean, I could do again. If you wake, I could
If
always
you
wake him up.
heal
with
the place where you punched him, then it wouldn't hurt, and it would seem like days may have gone by. At least enough for the
Yes.
pain to wear out.
That's what I'm thinking. We could confuse him a bit. How's that sound, Ale? That's kind of over the top for what we want.
Yeah. I mean,
When are we not over the top though?
True, but at the same time, I don't want this guy to be healed up to the point where a one punch won't knock him out again.
All right, just cure wounds.
Kill
Yeah.
wounds would be nice, please.
Simon, chat.
Oh, where? Oh, yep. Sorry, I've got YouTube open.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. Kill wounds that one spot. Could someone take a Noggle out, by the way?
Uh,
Move him outside of our little shed.
Ozing.
shed.
Go dragon.
I was just scooping up from the bag of holding they made.
Okay. You realize there's no air in that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a void.
It's the astral plane.
Yep.
Is this?
Ozen will
really
find that out when he
hardcore?
pulls out a corpse.
Is this
Yeah, it's all
what?
hardcore.
This is.
Yeah.
It was just for easier transportation. I mean,
You can just drag him.
I think you forget Ozen has noodle arms.
Use Project 21.
I'll move a few of the objects around, set the scene a little bit, right the shovel, that kind of stuff, and then roll the barrel over and sit across it. Move the bucket back, and slap this one over the face. I'm really laying the scene.
He comes to and he's like, "You again?"
I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised you're still alive. I forgot you there for a while.
There's. Can I pay? Can Druger Payel stand in there looking all snarly and evil?
Sure.
You're pale, yep, just chilling next to me. Oh dear, I like it. Well, I'm surprised if I survived this long. You've been here for a few days and we forgot to feed you and such, but nevertheless... Have more questions. Nothing will just happen.
This is the most cheerfully sounding version of Thriller I think I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
Just two important questions. Just so we can move on and on. What were your other targets?
That is for the masters to decide.
What, you were just told to come to this place and then you were gonna wander your way back?
I do not pretend to know the mind of the masters.
I do not pretend that you know it.
I
I'm
only
just
make
seeing if-
sure the lessers do their jobs.
Absolutely understandable, hence why...
And we would have done it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
We're in Harry Potter.
Waiting
Harry
for
Potter?
that.
how do I know
Scooby-Doo
that was
earlier.
coming?
I am certain of that. But but still, you traveled a 10-day here to raise the farm, and then what? You were going to travel a 10-day back to your cave?
Wherever the masters wish.
Oh, so you have communication with the masters beyond the walls.
He smiles. No.
So you were just going to walk your way back?
No. Not unless the masters ordered it. There's a very obvious second option there, Simon.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Well, if they can't communicate with the masters over the distance and they're just going to do whatever their masters order, then...
Simon, messenger.
I think this might be a bit close.
Messenger?
Mm-hmm.
Logan might have sent a messenger? But that was been...
Well, I mean, yeah, that is a possible option too.
Have we got a L.E.O communicator?
Didn't find a communicator beyond their the amulet.
Is the amulet a communicator?
I don't think so. I haven't had time.
Have you guys examined the amulet at all?
Beyond the T&D insignia? Not yet.
Should we? Pale.
Maybe when we're not interrogating this guy.
I mean, I could examine the thing.
The thingamajig.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
sit there kind of...
I'll have it I'll have the amulet in Tails' hands.
Okay. Where's what?
Again, I'm not seeing the other option though. If he's not communicating and he's not being sent back, he's not staying here and being sent back.
Maybe they speak directly into their minds.
That would be the first one of communicating outside the walls.
Shut up.
That did come to mind myself, but
And Simon roll an insight to find out what the fuck the gods are saying.
I'm just amused at how much you guys are overthinking it.
it's not even overthink. It's just those two.
Sure, make an insight.
I can't think of anything else. That's the main thing. Hey,
Okay, so
Oh, mighty God, what are we missing?
you think to yourself, well, if you're not talking to them over a distance and they're still giving you orders, then could they possibly be nearby?
Good. Hey, you.
Insane.
There's a.
As I said, you guys are just
Well, it's
overthinking it a little bit.
You know
we
what
are
we do.
communicating outside the
It
walls,
took us.
then.
It took me so long to figure out that KFC was a thing.
My excuse is I can barely think beyond like 3-word syllables right now.
That's not an excuse.
So they are communicating outside the wall. Just they're actually here.
Right.
So then, if that's the case, then the masters want you to raise the place and then return to them. Sorry, I've been thrown off. What was my original question that I was asking him?
Egg.
I don't remember.
It was something to do with something.
You're trying to discern who their masters were.
What he said. I obviously meant
Masters
that.
were drow, but we're not certain what drow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We just
We
know
need to
that's
figure out
the symbol
where
on
they
the. By the way, the amulet is like this black obsidian, amulet with a symbol in blood red, fiery red, drawn upon it.
Blood red.
Of sorts.
What's the symbol look like?
Other people would recognize it, but you guys could not.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and describe a bunch of squiggly lines.
Oh, well, what's the point of being a DM if you're not going to point out all these squiggly lines for us?
Because it wouldn't have any meaningful reference outside of the session anyway.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, we could contact. Are we close enough with our communicators to contact Eavesdrop?
You guys are almost 10-day away.
Yeah, but we've had times where those things could really communicate over large distances.
Remind me who's here?
Hael, Nea, Ragnar, Ozen.
Oh, actually, yeah, because you guys are you guys got promoted, didn't you?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I can't even remember.
you guys have the upgraded.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
So yeah, you could.
All right, let's see if he might, because he's kind of our information. He might know something.
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna step out of the room with it. Was there any magic to the amulet?
No one.
He's done detect magic.
Oh, you did detect magic. Sorry, I didn't catch that. My bad.
It's okay. You just kind of, for the reference, because I don't want to give away my secrets. You just see him kind of bite it as if he was casting magic, and you see him kind of.
Druiger do use magic, you know.
I know, but I don't speak Druger.
I do.
Yeah,
Also,
everyone.
it's
So
also
it would
Dwarven.
sound- he'd probably be like, "What the fuck is
Do
he
you speak
doing?"
Dwarvish?
No.
Oh, okay. Then no. You're completely in the dark.
That's what I'm. Yes, that's the
Okay.
entire reason the character is. We made up that the character was deaf and mute.
Right. Anyway, no, you don't detect any real magic to it.
Well,
Yeah. See, told you. She's like, but yeah, I'm going to step out of the. You see him kind of wander off, far away, far enough away that no one's gonna eavesdrop on him. No pun intended. And contact you.
pull pun fully intended.
Mhm.
As Ozen pokes the dwarf that he poured out of the bag.
Goblin?
Goblin,
I
goblin
hope you're not storing a dwarf in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I could.
Please don't.
Right. So you're going to try and contact eavesdrop.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, this is Eves.
Got might need some information on the a drow symbol if you think you might know something.
What is this symbol?
He'll describe the symbol to him.
You can kind of hear the sound of Eve like making some kind of sketch.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't recognize immediately, but perhaps I can do some research.
Sounds good. If we find out anything, we'll contact you. But for now, contact us if you get anything back.
Understood.
Yeah.
Eve out.
Pale out. And off to, and he'll walk back in with a, with kind of a vague gesture of, "Do we want to eat this one, Janaea?"
I'm
'Cause I
contemplating it, Tail. I'm contemplating it.
Yeah.
Well, then, I don't think you have much more really that you can say, because you've told us that your wonderful monsters will be here sooner or later, since your attack failed. The only real question which I have is, the only real thing which I have to ask is, where would you be meeting them after this, after your fight? Where?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would love to know. However, if I don't know this, I'm sure my Druga friend here has plenty of fun things he can do with you. And hey, we've got so many wonderful tools here. We're in a farm. Have you seen the stuff that they have on these farms? So many creative ways.
He looks around and says, "Today is a good day to die."
I could read him awful poetry.
We don't have to die. We could just prolong your living. Make every single minute so excruciatingly painful.
Oh, Naya, tell him
I relish the
rectify, so I can
challenge.
bring him back to life if he talks back.
And we do have an ability to bring you right back once you're dead. So we can do it again, and again, and again, and again, until we break your soul, and everything in you
You will die long before then.
Oh. That's quite a challenge, isn't it? It's quite the challenge that you are offering me here.
So what, we torturing the fucker?
Does feel that way.
Excellent. You want me to begin? I'm just gonna say to I'm just gonna look at Uncle and say, you need to go.
Dear chief replacement, I have come to inform you of your imminent demise.
I'm gonna start off by doing the worst thing possible. I'm gonna read him some bad poetry.
Oh no, I walk out. This is too bad for me.
Well, it would be a waste of a high level spell though.
What?
I just realized that Pale does have legend lore.
As do I.
You don't need to read him poetry, just read me your transcript.
We're doing this Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy
yeah.
method. That's why
Thank you,
I'm
Simon.
laughing.
Glad someone got it.
I've never seen that movie, so I didn't get it.
They say Druiger poetry is the worst poetry in
One
the
written
known realms.
One written by an awfully undruger name, Paula Nancy Millstone Jennings.
Oh dear.
But yeah, it just occurred to me that you have legend lore. It could have told you about the amulet.
Yep.
You want to go ahead,
Why not?
Nicholas? Yeah,
I mean,
because
I've
I'll
got
use it
legend
otherwise.
lore, might as well use it.
Well, I was gonna say
Okay.
it is a high level slot, and you do have someone looking into it already.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start reading off the poetry?
Sure.
Everyone leave. This might kill you.
Nair's already walked out.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a performance for that, Brandon?
Yes.
Let's see. 28.
Jesus
Bang it.
Christ.
Right. O feddled grunt buggly, thy miscontrusions are to me, big yawning, as purdled gabble blatchets in midsummer morning on a lurgled bee that monstrously half blurted out, its earthal juices grumbling into a rancid festering confectious organ squealer, drowned out by moaning and screaming. Now the glurping slayed agrocustals are slurping
God.
hagrily up the axle girtus, and living gurples fart and stipulate like jowling meated liver slime. Droop, I implore thee, my funting, turling drones, and hooptinously drangle me with crinkle bindle worlds, martial Bertles, or else I shall rend thee in gobberwarts and my burgle crunch and see if I don't.
After about 20 minutes, you guys just hear, like, screaming.
I just walk out like, job here is done.
I feel slightly queasy.
You have them roll a constitution check if they're listening as well.
And
Wasn't
then,
listening. It's just like the local area.
and then you hear the sound of retching.
I think he's ready to talk. Go ahead.
I shall
That was the
return.
best. That was the best.
I try.
Gotta be perfect. It's much better than what I could ever try to do. That's why I was. For me. It was that second of imagining, looking left, looking right at everyone on the table and going, "We doing this?"
Just like, and then your character outside like, oh no.
Hey, princess, come on! You're making a mess of your armor there. Are you ready to talk yet, then?
Pale Pale pokes his head in and makes a gesture that he's no longer hungry.
I am impressed, he says. I did not know that such vile tortures existed, even worse than the Masters.
Yeah.
I shan't deny. I have been.
I hope my
as well.
I hope my uncle's proud of me for that rendition.
He's just like, what's everyone on about? I thought that was pretty good.
You uncle.
Yeah, I don't know what they're all about either. Like,
Hold on,
thought it was
I
fun.
need to do a constitution check just for my own end, since I'm pretending to be a Druger right now.
Yeah.
I have to. I'm gonna see if Pale can withstand it enough to pretend that he likes it. Or, God forbid, if he nat 20s it, I'm saying
Oh,
he loves it.
I wasn't
just
even
like,
listening.
If he gets high enough, I'm gonna say Pale likes Druger freaking poetry.
You're one of us. You're welcome to the family.
As soon as
The
we-
greater good.
My husband was raised with barbarians. He is used to this kind of poetry.
did it roll?
Nick?
I'm waiting for my character sheet to load.
Yeah.
It's not loading. Roll 20 being roll 20 again.
Yep, as it does.
Just roll 20 things, but carrying on.
Come on. Would you not like to? Would you not like to listen to that again for another half hour or so?
Like,
What do you wish to go
you
with
see a look of panic kind of crossing his eyes.
I just,
Because let
I
me
like,
tell you,
I just like walk past and just be like, oh, another?
Ragnar, dear, he has so much fun listening to you. I think you might want another rendition.
He's like,
clear
no,
my throat."
please, no!
Project 21 comes out of the house and into the barn with a book of poems.
But I'm sure it's unless, and I'm sure
We came with a third of our forces, only 2,000.
only 2,000 of them. There was another 2/3 of them, another 4,000 waiting for you.
1,000 for a fucking farm. What the fuck, man?
Then I must ask, where are they?
A cavern. 15 hours from the city.
From this city?
From the Druiger city.
From F. Ah. Sitting, wait, 15 hours outside of Zari-Vrin.
No, Aldur.
Ah.
The city
sorry,
you're near to.
I heard, I don't know why, my brain immediately corrected to the Drow city and got very confused. The
No,
Druiger
that's
city, that makes much more sense.
that's like almost 2 10 day away.
Yep, that makes much more sense. Could you describe where to go?
It was like he says, I have a map.
You have a map. Whereabouts?
He indicates it under his lower pocket.
I will reach for it. see if I can take it out.
You find a map that indicates a sizable cavern not too far from the city.
Would you like me to take a look at it? Yeah.
One moment, Ozen. I'll get to you. You say you're on this cavern, right?
Yes.
And whereabouts would we be on this map?
It kind of looks at you confused.
Wait, no, the map is only of the cave. It doesn't contain anything else.
No, he's tied up. How is he supposed to indicate anything?
Ah,
You can put it with his head.
exactly. You can say Hotter or colder as I start dragging my finger around.
Jesus Christ. Eventually,
Good
you find a
God.
place on the map that looks like an island in the middle of a lake, not too far south of the city.
Oh shit. So I will mark that to my head and go, thank you. Most kind. And you were gonna stay and you say they might have stayed there for a while. Or honestly, the rest of them will probably be on their way here, correct?
I do not know the plans for the host. Only that this farm was meant to be destroyed.
The host.
The host of soldiers.
Ah. Sorry, when you say house, I thought my mind was something else. House of soldiers, that's fair.
I'm going to turn to Simon and say, we got everything?
Well, we know where the rest of them are. We know where his masters might still be.
We need him anymore?
I don't know if we need him anymore. But at the same time,
Okay.
it's really fun keeping him alive.
Well, the thing is...
Do you want
we
to
can
talk
still-
to him some more?
I do, actually, yes. Thank you.
You have lots of more poetry, don't you? You really have
I
to test
do
it out.
indeed. I just tell everyone to go now, then.
He's like, no, wait!
I gently tap his cheek. You have been so wonderfully kind to
I can
us.
tell you more!
What more do you have to say?
The name of the matron.
Well, go on then.
Elsa.
Is that
Elsa?
supposed to... Are we supposed to know?
The
Is-
Ice
is it-
Princess.
Isn't that, what's his face's matriarch?
Huh?
The woman?
No, that's not the right place. What are you saying?
No idea. Just ignore me. Right.
Now that I've said Elsa, I can't let
Yeah.
it go out of my head.
You guys
Right.
apparently don't understand words, I guess.
Oh no, I got it.
I
It
didn't.
was too similar for me not to.
Right, are we gonna... Right, we don't need him anymore then, yeah?
Is that all that will come out from your tongue?
Oh lord. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be legit with you. I'm
Go
barely... Yeah.
get some rest. If you really need your rest, go get your rest.
Don't
Yeah.
die on us.
Yeah. I mean, at least this is something you don't need Payel really for. Just have Payel smash.
Well,
Understandable.
It's more like pale sneak, but yeah.
Alright.
Well, dear, you have been still most excellently useful. Thank you. No, give Ragnar. Be a wonderful participant to Ragnar's poetry. He really needs them to see just which one's right and just which one's wrong. You can do that, right? And I don't wait for a response as I walk out and leave him with Ragnar.
I'll close and lock the door. I'm gonna roll performance again. Let's see how
Oh.
insane we can make him.
Oh, and Ragnar, tea's almost ready.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, God, I failed that one. Oh, the other one.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Just as Ragnar's beginning to begin his reciting, you hear the sound of a like almost like a kettlebell being rung.
Looks like you survive for one more day, my
As Frenda calls everyone in for supper.
Hey guys, supper's ready. I'm glad I didn't have to do anything actually bloody there. Oh, I would have loved to.
But Uthrin's like, all right, lads, you had your fun.
It was very fun.
Let's not keep your auntie waiting.
No, that's a crime if we try.
We will be killed.
If you thought the goblins were difficult, you'd not want to be seeing what your auntie will do to you if you're late. Then you let that supper get cold.
Alright, let's go then.
And as you make your way in, your auntie has prepared, and basically, I imagine you understand the concept of roast beef.
I hope so.
Just imagine like a massive, like a prime roast, basically, as well as some kind of like almost like couscous like pasta that's made from the taka, as well as a some kind of mushroom medley by the looks of it. And she's like, "Well, don't just be standing around."
It looks lovely, auntie.
Gotta grab some more chairs.
Imagination.
Should we not bring the gobbo?
No, he can stay
Oh.
there.
Best way to a goblin's heart is through their food, their stomach.
Oh, look,
dear.
there's just enough space around the table.
Yep.
Yatta.
And Nothing's like, I didn't know what we'd do if we have another attack like that.
Yeah, he should be fine soon, hopefully.
Oh, and we still need to make the shipment tomorrow.
Oh yes, we should be able to help with that. Right, gang?
That's why we're here to do the shipment. As our covered to get into the city, if I remember correctly.
Indeed.
Something like that. But you guys have a lovely dinner, and you feel rested and cozy.
Mm.
You guys will you guys gain yeah. Let's see. Wow.
What?
4 temporary hit points.
Yay!
I rolled a 2d10s for you guys.
How is... We could
Roll 20s is going, you know what? Low dice today. Sometimes noticeably low.
It's just like, fuck you guys. But as the evening wears on, your aunt and uncle talk about various boring matters, but they kind of also talk about how they've they're kind of, they regret that they were never able to have children of their own.
That's fine.
And of course, since Ragnar's so amenable, they reckon this farm one day will be Ragnar's.
Well, maybe one day.
There are some complications I see in that, but
It could be nice to be my retirement home.
At
what
the
you
same
want.
time, this would be a wonderful place to retire, in a
Mhm.
way.
If it survives all the goblins.
We'll see about that.
I'll hire some
just like
guards.
Thanos after the Infinity War.
But, Pale had a thought.
Mm.
And it was, well, have they tried praying to Moradin?
I don't know, have they?
And Uthrin's like, well, we never really had much stock in the gods. I
That's
mean,
about right.
you see what the Laudger has the people in the city up to. And then our people kind of felt abandoned by the dwarven gods long ago. And Pale's kind of like, well, surely it's at least worth trying. I mean, tried everything else. What do you think, Ragnar?
So again,
You want to try leading them in a prayer of Moradin?
I'm not religious.
No, but you're the only one who speaks Dwarvish.
I guess so.
Or at least the only charismatic person who speaks Dwarvish.
Unless you want to give
Right.
tongues to Payel.
Or have Ozen do it.
Oh,
One of
dear.
our tongues at payout.
Now, the reason why I say Payel is because Payel is the cleric here.
And he's religious. And he's also charismatic.
So Payel will kind of pull them aside, and he'll prepare some what's that shit called? Incense and stuff. Like he'll set up like a little
Mm-hmm.
shrine thingy, basically.
Cute.
And he brings Uthrend over, and he kind of like he kind of gestures the sort of things because he's pretending to be mute. And I think Uthrend at this point is guessing, oh, it must be some kind of boo of silence. He goes, and so Uthrend's like, all right. He goes, Moradin, All Father at the Dwarves. Hello, it's Uthrend. Or, I don't know how this really works. I mean, we've never really spoken before. Not that I think you'd really speak to people anyway, but that's beside the point in it. He's like, maybe we're not being the most ideal of the dwarven folk, but well, we'd really be wanting a youngin' if you'd find it in you to allow us to raise one. I promise we'll bring him up right. If you can at least find it in you to forgive us any transgressions or whatnot. This should be interesting. Payal's gonna try and use his divine intervention.
Bippity boppity, give these two babies.
Well, not quite like that.
Oh, is he gonna
The
sleep
virgin
with her?
dwarf.
I don't think she's a virgin.
No,
I was making a
they've
joke
tried
about
having
getting married.
children.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it now. Sorry.
We're gonna have dwarven Jesus now.
I forgot the gif he used for that. And roll a percentile die. Normally you would have to roll a percentile die. I'm allowing it for the scene. But you feel divine energy coming down and filling the air around you. Uthrend kind of gasps. And he just kind of, he spaces out for a little bit. How do you react?
Observe.
We roll a religious check?
Sure.
Religion!
You're almost certain that this is kind of what it looks like when a prayer is directly answered.
Ah. It worked.
Pale's just like, it worked?
Aren't you meant to be like, aha, it worked?
He's like, yes. I mean,
But
of course it worked.
There we go.
Aren't you supposed to be mute right now?
I think everyone's a bit too preoccupied to notice.
Alright, fair enough.
But Uthrin kind of like, when he comes out, he's like, I didn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like looks at Flint and like takes her hands, like, I know what we need to do now.
I was sticking in the wrong hole.
I'm gonna smack you, Chris.
Boy, what's he done?
Nothing. Ragnar, make an insight check.
Yay. Beautiful.
Insight 16.
You sense a change in your uncle. You realize there's a faint glimmer of divine energy around him, much like you would see around a cleric.
Right. Do I know what that means?
Yes, it means your uncle has gained levels as a cleric.
Oh my god! That's strange for a farmer, but sure.
We have another cleric in the party.
I don't
Let's
want
party
him.
more here. We're not bringing him along.
He's got things to do here. But
And we have Ken Flower to exploit.
Hey Brandon, did you see that the Ozcast revisited the Jaffa factory in Gmod?
I did not.
Oh, you can.
But yeah. So, as it turns out, being a Druiger isn't an unforgivable sin.
You little shit.
Brandon, what the fuck just happened?
Cat tried to scratch my screen.
Hmm.
Bad. That was bad, Stolish.
Ellis just wants to play D&D.
No, he wants to stretch his claws, and I wish he wouldn't do it on something made out of rice paper.
Are you being a bad boys?
Alright, where were we?
My uncle just got made into a cleric.
Oh, yes. Now,
Wait, so did Payel make him a cleric?
Pale facilitated the contact.
He was the bridge.
Right.
That's no fun. Payel could have had someone to worship him. No, someone to worship him.
Well, that would have required Nick to be here, so I can't really go
That's
through all that.
true. God damn it, illness. Why have you got a strike today?
But, remember that we do live in, this is a
Polytheistic world.
Indeed, multiple gods.
so it needn't be the case that, they only worship Moradin.
I'm just used to this, monotheistic world.
Yeah. So, Pale might want to pay them a visit again, after a time.
Understandable.
But yeah. Anyway, so that is that. You had a very
Huzzah.
eventful evening, and you guys bed down. And the next day, your uncle's got the Taka cart loaded up,
Oh, brilliant.
and you guys are ready to head into the city.
Cool. Anyone need to do anything before we leave?
Heal up.
I think we've had a long rest.
You've had a long rest, so
I assumed that we've healed up.
yeah, you've eaten and you've been overnight. Yeah, you're good.
Oh right, grab the goblins.
Huh?
Grab the goblins.
Why?
Bye.
cannon fodder.
No, we're going into a city. No.
Belron will stay behind, though. It'll look a bit
Makes
weird
sense.
having him along.
Aye.
But not too far after you cross back across the bridge, across the barge rather that you used to get onto the island. The cart gets loaded onto it, and you understand now why it was so large. And it's being drawn by 2 Rothe.
Do what?
Rothe. They're like ox.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
This bridge doesn't look too secure.
It's a bit old.
Okay, it's built. We'll build a bridge.
But, yeah, so you guys are just kind of there.
You just kind of vibing.
Well, remember, it's an adventure where you do things.
It's kind of vibing.
But as you go down not too far from the island, there's a tunnel entrance, and you can feel the heat emanating from it. And you come down, and you find this this bridge across a lake of lava.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm more concerned now.
Well, it's not
Why?
called Aldur for nothing.
It's more the bridge than anything.
Its masonry has stood for over 5,000 years.
See why it wouldn't fall now.
Just gets a bit hot sometimes when the lava bubbles up.
I can imagine.
No, something that's over 1,000 degrees. What?
So are you guys just going to stand on the bridge?
No.
We've dismantled the carts and we're going.
How would we dismantle the carts?
Are we moving? Hello? Question?
Yeah.
Yes, we are
Yeah.
moving.
Are,
Just waiting
Alright.
for Simon. There we go. Simon, move your character. There you go.
As the cart moves along, you eventually you come to the end of the bridge, and there are just a handful of guards there, and one of them calls out, "Halt! Who goes?" in Dwarvish,
Yeah, I just looked at my uncle.
and Uthrin answers, "Uthrin Blackatar, with a shipment of tucker for the city, unless you don't want to eat." They kind of look at each other and it's like, "And them?" It's like, "These are some farm hands. A lot of fucking
Aye.
tucker for one dwarf, innit?" And they look at him, and they look at each other, and they're like, "We still be needing to inspect it.
Oh, great.
Everyone off cart."
I jump off the cart.
I was walking with Uncle, so I'm already off.
Here, I'll make a little box. There. Oh, hello? Draw the object.
Roll 20 says no.
Stop being a shit, roll 20.
It's roll 10, it can't help it.
There you go, there's your cart. You see that they kind of like, they take their spears and they kind of poke it through the taka just to see if you're hiding anything. One of them like looks at you. Never seen you folk here before.
We're new hires.
Do you speak Undercommon suddenly?
Oh, I thought he was speaking Dwarvish.
But
Same
it's a
deal.
dialect. Yeah. Yeah, we're new.
Well, I'm surprised you went with that instead of, oh, you know every Druger in the whole city then.
Yeah, we're new.
Eventually they're like, alright. Go in. Cause any trouble though.
You little shit. Stop it. Stop.
Jeez, you don't need to insult us too.
Ha ha ha.
And eventually, one of them then kind of like stops Ragnar. And he's like, he kind of like looks at you
Oh no.
real close. And he's like,
Oh fuck.
Denny, I know you from somewhere.
Nope.
You look familiar.
No, not me.
And you're sure of it.
Pretty damn fucking sure.
Let's see, where are they? There we are. And that'll be a wisdom save.
Lovely. Lovely.
Ah!
Thank fuck.
He's like, must just have one of them faces, eh?
Exactly. Nice to see you, mate.
Alright then, get you on.
Fucking.
I mean, they are your people, Ragnar.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was worried about.
Oh yeah. I need to remember that you guys are in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put these little red marks on you, so I know that you're disguised as Druigers.
Oh, I don't know if it was. This guy's a Druger.
Yep, everyone's a Druger from what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
That was at the end of. That was the start of last session.
Yep. So, since this is Ragnar's place, I'm just going to use Ragnar's token to represent everybody.
Woohoo!
Because, again, this is a city map.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty big.
And as you head across the bridge, you're not there. You guys come in and enter through here.
Say. We came
You
from this
enter through-
tiny little island there and went into this bigger island.
Yeah. Great shit.
I'm teasing.
I know.
But yeah, so you guys enter into the city, and you see all the houses and everything overlooking this massive lava lake. You can hear the sound of hammers coming down on the forges as people over in this area up here, on this kind of central forge plaza, are smithing through these forges that are heated by the lava itself.
Or is
You'd
this
think-
dig all hammering to
Hmm.
be?
No, they're more like darker people. They don't sing happy songs.
Let's think of the metal version of Diggy Hole.
Yeah, that one.
Rejoice. Raise your head and raise your voice. Let's not start a bad picture with Brandon again.
So,
Oh.
your uncles are like, well, need to get this into market. This building over here just below the Forge Plaza is kind of Market Plaza.
Okay.
As you so you guys, I imagine you guys will help him get there, and then once he's there and he's started talking to people, it's like, all right then, I'll be heading back in about 9 hours. You've got that time to do whatever you guys want to get up to in the city. Just don't go
No
starting too
problem.
much trouble now.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Also, I need a breaky.
Yep.
For
I
me,
also need to go toilet.
for me bladder. So
Same. Ugh.
be right back.
See you in a bit. Ah, dear. What's our objectives here? Goblins to attack the farm. Fountain. That kind of goes under the Operation Hound Splitter. Oh dear. So our objectives here. Quite simple. Reclaim the Axe of Black Pepper. Which doesn't have an actual name, but I like the Axe of Black Pepper. And on the side, we have to stop or slow down the supply of weapons and assassinate the Lord of Black Iron. Don't quite know how we're going to be doing either of those other two. Actually, I don't know how we're going to be doing any of those.
What happened?
I'm just going through the objectives that we're doing here.
What are your objectives?
Objectives for this region. Operation Hound Splitter being reclaim the Axe of Black Guitar from the Citadel.
Yep.
Stop or slow down the supply of weapons to the Drow.
Well, you've already got a little bit of dirt on the drow, don't you?
We do. And the third one is assassinate Lord Blackiron. We're going by order of possibility.
Remind me why we want to assess.
Because Ragnar.
Because
Pretty much.
he's Ragnar's arch nemesis?
Yep, because Ragnar.
Alright.
He's also the evil Druger lord of a Druger city.
Mm-hmm. Hence, going by order of this is possible to disperse the ambit chief. At the same time,
It's not
depends
impossible.
on how things go. It depends on how things go when we try to claim the axe.
Well, it depends on how you try to claim the axe, doesn't it?
Yep. Hence, depends on how that goes and what we do. Oh dear.
I was just kind of guessing at the map of the city as to what things were. By the way,
Yeah.
I figured this was a market because it looks like it's got awnings, and that's the kind of thing you do around like an open air market kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. I would have figured this area more to be a market area.
What area?
Southwest
Down-
of the.
Down here.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not like a city only ever has one market.
Mm-hmm.
But you
This could
figure
be
this
the-
is kind of like the main plaza in and out of the city, so this is kind of the big one. This is
This
more.
is where the traders
is
dump
the-
all their load. And
This is the mall. This is the flea market.
Yeah, this is more like where local people in the city go and do things.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Stilly Belly. Why are you crawling under the door, babies?
Can one of them liquefy to just go all the way under and be like paper?
No, she struggled a bit because I don't think she's realized she's gotten bigger.
Used to be able to do that without any trouble, babies.
Ooh, yeah. I can feel it. You've gotten
God, it's so
heavier.
big.
You've gotten a lot heavier, Stelly Belly. When I first got you, you didn't feel like anything when I picked you up. Now I can feel it. You must be like what? Almost 3 pounds now? You want to bet when you go to the vet tomorrow you're going to be 3 pounds? That's what I bet. There. Damn, I didn't realize Tom was going to go take a shit.
Didn't realize that either.
Well, usually you are gone longer during your breaks.
No, not really.
Nobody's pretty quick. Sometimes he disappears for a while, but most times pretty quick.
But yeah. There's
Oh,
a lot of stuff to do in the city, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice shit. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Alright, what are we doing?
Well, you just entered into the city.
Can't imagine.
Where do you want to go?
First
I
things
wanna go.
first. First things first. Before we move on, is it just Druga that we can see around the market? Given this is the trading market.
While it is mostly Druiger, you do occasionally see the odd drow.
I mean, that makes sense.
There are probably also a couple Daro. And because Druiger are also slavers, you do in fact see a couple of goblinoids poking about, mostly doing menial work. And even
Savages.
you even see a human.
That's strange. What, in chains or?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Well, why do they want a human for? They're useless.
Male, female, just humans overall?
Male.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Do you want to split up, gang? Do you want to
Wow.
stick together?
Where do we want to be going?
I don't mind if you don't. What's around, Brandon? What do I remember there being?
Well, apart from the markets and the forages and the Hall of Honor up there on that island with the big gold circle in it. This here is a temple to Laudger.
Temple to what?
To Laudger. The dwarven,
Oh.
the god of Duergers.
Oh, I forgot he was a fanatic.
Okay.
Alright. Should we try and gather information on him?
Well, if you want information, you know you won't find much of it at the big market. For that, you need to go to one of the smaller markets where the seedier sort hang out.
We could try a tavern. They usually have people in there that's looking for a quick drink and tell you their life story.
You could also try a tavern.
Let's try going to a tavern. Is there anyone that I can recommend from my days in the past, Brandon?
Well, there is the skinned dwarf.
Anything we should know about it?
That's just your standard seedy tavern.
I guess we'll go to the Skin Dwarf. Let's go, gang.
Let's get going then.
All right,
You're going
so
to do most of the talking and such. I'm here to look intimidating, I presume.
Yeah, you more or less.
that will be way down here.
Okay, let's make our way there then. Inconspicuously.
I'm just blending into the local city.
I look at Ozin.
Swedish Wolf, is that what it's called?
Yes,
The skinned dwarf.
the
Skinned
skinned
dwarf.
dwarf.
Yeah,
It's full of skin.
if you look at the sign, you see it looks like there is a surface dwarf being flayed.
Lovely. It's very Druga.
That's
Come on then.
unsettling.
That's no. 1 second.
Oh dear.
As you enter, you do see mostly Druiger hanging about. Some of them are conversing, others are a little bit more raucous. They seem to be playing some kind of game where they're throwing rocks at a board. You're not entirely sure what the fuck's going on there.
Mm.
I want to watch the game.
Back.
I could try to figure it out.
I'm back.
But
Welcome
also
back.
keep an ear out for Ragnar.
As
Wait,
you're,
what do we need to do?
as you're,
You know, I'm blending in.
as
Probably.
you're observing the game, it seems like the objective is to get the stones through the various holes.
Wait, what are we doing?
He's
No,
watching,
this is me watching the game.
he's watching some
Oh.
people playing a game.
Ah. Does Ragnar know what the game is?
Yes.
What is the game?
Well, it's very creatively called Stonehole.
Oh, wow.
Imagine
Druga
that.
are the
The creative types, yes.
yes, yeah.
It's where the poetry is so known across the lands.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a reason why their poetry's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple game. You try and throw a cubic stone into a round hole.
Do you want to have a go, Nia?
Enjoying watching it for now. We'll see.
Okay. No problem.
It looks easy enough.
But as you guys are just kind of chilling, you're going to get a table.
Yeah, sure.
A kind of frumpy-looking barmaid comes over and is like, "What you having then?"
Anything that I'd know I'd want? Any secret, like, words I'd know that these people would know?
Not in particular.
Okay,
The
Do they have a clear menu at the back?
yeah, that too.
they do.
Crazy.
I'll just have just a standard beer.
Well, you know from being Druiger, hops are a rare thing here.
True.
Mostly you have a kind of fermented mushroom beer.
I'll just have. What? Anything better?
Well, you're a little bit confused when you see it at first, but you notice that they do seem to now sell dirt beer.
That's odd, but okay.
You may remember this from that time Lug bought 100 gross of it.
Didn't it taste like shit?
Oh, dear.
And as you're looking at it, yep, there's the 7 standard flavors.
Oh, brilliant. I'll just have your mushroom beer now.
Do we have any sort of wines or just beers?
It's like, oh, expensive taste do we have, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
I think we could rustle up a drow wine if you'd like.
Pay extra if you do.
What about you, Ozen? Actually, I thought
I'm
Ragnar.
driving.
Ragnar, I thought I'm driving. I thought you liked. I thought I remember Ragnar liking the dirt beers.
Better again? You cut out.
I thought I remember Ragnar liking the dirt beers.
Me too.
I can't remember. It's been so long. I'll have a dirt beer.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
Just a while.
Nearly a year.
All right, fine. Original recipe. She comes back and she sits it down in front, and she comes back with it. That'll be 15 gold.
15?
I'll
Can I haggle
pay.
it down? Can I haggle it down to about 10?
She scowls at you. 15.
Ragnar,
Oh, bloody hell.
Ragnar,
put
I don't
15
think
gold
you
down.
realize how hard it would have been to get dirt beer down here.
Meh.
I put 15 gold down. Thank you.
She kind of gives a kind of half-hearted, half annoyed, thank you.
I just love these people.
They're so cheerful.
Mm.
But eventually, after you guys are sitting there enjoying your beverages, a Druiger will approach the table.
You alright, mate?
He's like, "You wouldn't happen to be," and he kind of comes in close and in hushed tones, "Ragnar, would you?"
I just stare at him. He
As
wants
you
to know.
as you look at him, you recognize him.
Who is he?
Here, I'll show this to everybody.
Dol non Stormhand. Is that you, Stormhand?
He's like, "The one and the same."
How have you been, you old fart?
Oh, I need to actually give this to all players, don't I?
Yeah.
And then I can show it to everybody.
Yep.
He sits down at the table. It's like, "I thought you were dead."
A lot of people thought I was dead.
I mean, you never came back after the guards stormed the plaza.
For good reason. I had they were gonna kill me if I came back.
I
And with
suppose
Benny-
so.
And with Benny being taken away, I don't know. There was no point in me coming back.
I remember for a while we thought Benny were dead too.
He's not dead?
No, I mean we thought so. I mean, we never did find the body or anything, but about 10 days later, he turned back up. And don't you know
He's
that black iron? It didn't have him killed. Surprisingly.
Why not? Wait, so he's here in the city?
Hey, locked up in the citadel.
Wait, he got locked up again?
Hey,
I always gotta save that idiot.
it's what you do best, isn't it?
No. Well,
But he's like, I don't really want to talk much more here. He looks around, and he grabs his ear,
okay, I get it.
indicating the walls have him.
Yeah, as usual.
And he sets down a what looks like a gold coin. And he's like, "Get yourself something nice." And he pats you on the back before walking off, trying to look casual.
I got the coin. Do you want to roll on investigation or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
14.
as you look at it, you realize it's not a standard Durgar coin.
Hmm.
There's some words etched into it. You're not quite sure the meaning of. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. None of you are rogues, are you?
No,
We didn't bring any of the rogues with us, did we?
we're not
Nope.
very roguish people.
I'm the closest to rogues, but I'm not
Yeah.
a rogue.
He's a monkey monk. He's a
Naya-
JoJo's character.
Naya, you might need to use some of your gob skills.
What do you want me to do?
Make an investigation. And then give me a general intelligence check as well.
Not very good investigation.
Nope.
And even worse intelligence.
Naya's just completely flummoxed.
Oh, brilliant.
Ozin, you've had some
today.
recent experience with understanding languages.
I could just roll legend lore on it.
Oh, I suppose you could.
Let's see how he goes. You were doing terrible today. I'm just
Jesus
gonna be like, you
fucking Christ.
two are just being so helpful today. So I'll
I
just roll
can't
legend
roll.
lore.
I can't roll my shit today. That's what I've learned.
And just grab it and just look into it.
Looks like weird coin.
Well,
Anything-
what you understand about it is while it is generally a coin, it's been modified. It's a seeker
What?
coin.
A seeker coin?
Mm-hmm.
What's a seeker coin?
The words etched into it are meant to be a code to help you find a meeting place.
Lovely.
And you understand that this is directing you to meet at one of the old hideouts in the seedier part of town,
Oh, lovely.
which is this tiny little shack here. You know.
Okay.
So
Well,
my
right.
20 is lagging the fuck out.
I see where it is. Right.
Here, I'll draw.
Okay.
I'll draw a shape around it right there.
Alright.
It's
I know
basically
what you mean.
it's an old barely used anymore storehouse.
Excellent. Right. We need to go to a certain place, but since I don't even know if people will be watching us. It is the Druga city. There might be some drow looking at us or something. I suggest we go to this
Is the
area
sec-
on our
This is
own.
the second person that recognized you.
Exactly. So who knows who else? I'm gonna dimension myself there when I get closer to it. Ozin, you got any stealth?
Not very good.
Right, I'll just grab you and sneak you in, put you through the dimension door with me. Nea, could you shadow skill yourself there? Hide between the shadows? Okay.
Then me
Uh,
and Teo will be fine.
Okay. Me and Ozin will go out first, and then you.
I'm enjoying this wine. It's surprisingly nice.
Exactly. After we finish our drinks, of course.
Yes,
You
you're
do
you're
pay
actually
for them.
astonished that anything made with mushrooms somehow manages to have such delicate fruity flavors.
Before we do this, I just want to say that I do not trust him.
They're part of an old resistance cell against the fanatical leader of this place. I was never really part of it. I just kind of helped out since me and Benny were best friends. But if it's to help my friend, who I thought was dead all these years, then I'm gonna help him.
On top
You wanna
of
Still,
that,
something rubs me the wrong way.
on top of
Maybe-
that, he did offer help. We
He
are in a
did.
strange city that we do not only one of us knows about.
And
a
we
lot of
do need
time
to
has
get it.
happened since then and now.
We do need to get near the castle, and they'll probably have the best way of getting in. So it's probably the best place for it.
They've done all of if they wish to help us, they would have done a lot of legwork for us.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. I finish off my beer. Ozin, you ready?
Fine.
Let's go. leaving about 10. Yeah.
I know the
Easy.
drill.
So we get out to leave, and we start walking down here. Would this be close enough here, Brandon? In this dark area?
For what?
To Dimension Door over to the slums.
Let's see. That's 200 feet away.
How far was this one?
It's like 1,500.
500, excellent.
It's
Hold
a
on, let's see.
long distance.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
so
I did increase the square
excellent.
distance.
Oh,
So-
brilliant, Brandon. Thank you. Right, so let's see how far I can go. Yeah, probably be best to do it in the shadows. So go here then. This area. We'll go here, and I'll dimension door me and Ozen into this area there.
All right. Now, what's the range on your shadow step?
Doesn't matter. I'm going with Tael.
What's Pale doing?
Tael and I are stealthing together. We're not teleporting.
Oh, I see. All right. So Ragnar.
We need to leave together, like differently.
Yeah, you guys after you finish up, you head off different ways. Ragnar and Oza make their way down here, and they dimension door in.
Yep. Meanwhile, for me and him, I will run with my wonderful parts of trace when my character sheet starts to load up again.
Oza just
to
has
add-
his hand on his hand axe the whole time.
There we go. Just so I can add another 10 to our stealth. And for the first, well, to be honest, for the first while, it's just like us two walking down the town, normally blending in. But as we duck into the more side alleys, that's when we initiate stealth and put the passive out of trace, essentially.
Right.
And then we will stealth our way over.
Good deal.
Good deal.
All right. So you stealth your way over,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually you make your way there, and you're able to try to sneak in. Ew.
Ooh.
Give me an
Very
actual
good.
stealth check.
Lovely.
I do this at an advantage because of everything. Plus 10. It's pretty dumb.
But you get disadvantage plus 10.
No, I get advantage, and I get another.
Oh.
I get advantage because of everything which I'm wearing, and then there's a
Oh,
plus
yeah,
10
true.
on top of that. So it's a 34 for me.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think you passed.
And then there's tail as well,
You gotta beat 15.
who isn't as stealthy, but at the same time, again, plus 10 to whatever this is.
What's he got?
Oh, yep, he'll be fine.
Hey,
Oh,
bye.
thank fuck to that. Oh my god.
You guys slip into the warehouse as well. Just as
I'm just like,
just as Ragnar and Ozen dimension door in.
oh, you're right. Fancy seeing you here.
Crazy. It's like as if we just
Doesn't
met.
mean I'm happy to be here.
And
I'm never happy to be anywhere.
Apparently, we didn't even need parts of other trace. That's hilarious.
so Dulnum turns up after you guys like, by my beard, you lot were fast, weren't you?
That's what she said.
I don't think that's a good thing, Ragnar.
Sounds pretty disappointing. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that.
Right. Where's the rest of you then?
It's like, well, I'm afraid there's not much of the rest of us.
What you mean? It feels like, God, hundreds of you last time.
Aye, we tried to keep up the fight, but without you or Benny, and there's not really anyone charismatic enough to keep us together, and a couple people fell off. Poor Thibbledorf. Simon, chat. Poor Thibbledorf, he got thrown into the lava.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's Thragan. They strung him up. Now
So who's left then?
well, it's I'm afraid it's mostly just me. I still keep in contact with a couple of the guys, but you know, a lot of us have kind of moved on and lost hope. But now that you're here, maybe we can
I'm not-
actually try and spark something
Stop.
back up again.
I'll stop you there. You know I'm not a leader. You know I was only a part-timer, only here to help Benny. I'll help you get Benny back, but I can't help
That'll
you
do.
any more than that.
If we can get Benny back somehow, everything will
Right.
be grand.
Where's he held?
Well, you see, me sister's dating a feller whose cousin is one of the guards,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that their prisons are held on the lower level near to the barracks,
Right.
so that way the guards are able to keep an eye on them. Where do you think you're going?
Yeah,
Stefan?
you getting this down.
Where are you
I'm writing
going,
everything.
Stefan?
As always, I am writing everything. Don't worry.
Thank you.
No.
Right.
No.
So, did you find a cat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, discovered cat.
Oh, lovely.
She
So-
decided to jump up on the desk, so. No. Did you want attention, Stella? Anyway. I'm not real sure, how you're thinking we can get in. I know, I've been keeping an eye on the place, you know.
Have you?
Aye, and I know that they do receive fairly regular shipments. I guess someone's got to keep that fat lard-ass man full.
Shipments of what?
Oh, various things. Taka, rothe meat, spoils from the surface raids.
I was asking no, did my uncle sell the taco?
Your uncle's the one who does sell taka. He's
Is
growing
it
taka.
from the outskirts farm?
Where else would we be growing taka? It's too warm in here.
That's true. Well, we might.
By the
have a
way,
in there.
it is about oh gosh, I gotta think about it in Celsius. Ozone, for us, it's about about 85 degrees in here, so it's quite warm.
Did you say it in English?
30C.
Thank you.
29 30C.
Thank you, Simon.
You're welcome.
So that's far too warm for taka to grow.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Excellent. Excellent. We might know our way in then.
Oh,
Just have to go talk to someone close to me. See if we can make our way in there.
so you're thinking?
Anything else?
You're thinking?
Ooh,
You're
sorry.
thinking you might be able to sneak in then?
Well, if not, we could cause a distraction outside the gates. Sneak in while they're all distracted. Maybe lob off the dickhead's head as well. We're there.
Oh, yeah, that'd be doing everyone a favor.
Aye. Does he still have that axe he stole?
I heard he keeps an axe above his throne.
Good to know. Right. So, has he got any important events going on that you know of? Any other useful information that we could potentially use?
Well, I know there's been a lot of drow coming in from that city not too far off.
Mm.
They seem like they think they're pretty damn important,
They are
walking
drow
around with
after
so
all.
many guards. Well, I mean, you know, the merchant drow aren't too bad. I mean, all drow are full of themselves, but these ones come in, lined by guards, go straight to the citadel.
Hmm. Okay.
I know we've been selling them a lot of weapons, but seems like they're coming an awful lot for discussing something.
Do we know
Ragnar,
why he's having them weapons?
I think something's brewing, Ragnar.
You think?
And don't you know, the guards, they've been doubling their recruiting efforts.
They have?
Damn near every able-bodied druiger is being conscripted. I mean, I'm fortunate to be so old, but
Have the old the people who survived the old recruitment, are they being recruited?
it's possible. They said I lost contact with a lot of people.
Aye.
But you know how it is. Mothers don't like seeing their sons and daughters off to war.
Who
And that's
does?
what it must be. It's more than a raid, I think, Ragnar.
You got that right. They're
I
going to be
mean-
trying to attack the surface level soon.
There's only about 12,000 people here, and almost half of them in the military.
Half?
Aye.
We need to do something about it. Well,
The races.
hopefully by the end of... Hopefully soon, he will no longer be leading this. Assuming they've been using the church's teachings to push their agenda again.
As always.
Mm.
He's like, but I kind of thought of that. I was been thinking, you know, being just me and this, and all that. And I, being so advanced in my years, I think, I may not be long for the world, you know.
Don't say that. You got years ahead of you.
Aye, but I was thinking I might be going out with a bang. And he slaps one of the crates in the warehouse. He grabs a nearby pry bar and pops the lid open. And inside, you see just like a massive quantity of explosives.
Where the fuck did you get this?
I like this guy.
I've been working on
You
it.
said don't cause trouble, and you looked at me. He wants to blow something up, and you're like,
yeah. Shut up, Ozen.
Yeah, but you're with us constantly.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, because don't you know, I have, and I hate to admit it, Ragnar, been a bit hard up on money, you see. And I thought, well, being that I used to handle sound for you and Benny, I thought the church could use a hand with that sort of thing. But I've been using it. Aye. So I've been working for them, helping them organize their little proselytizing sessions they do. But I learned quite a lot about the layout of the place. And you know, I'm thinking, if I can get these explosives in under that temple, then I'm thinking it might be worth it for my last breath to be used to bring the whole damn place down. And so
When I get Benny back, we're gonna need someone to roll the sound again. You can't die.
well, you know that you're here, and there might be a hope of getting Benny back. I'm thinking though we could still use the explosives.
Definitely, but you're not dying.
Oh, I don't have to. You just gotta
You
figure
want to
out some way
explode.
some way to set up the explosives.
May I introduce
Explosives to be
myself?
difficult. Maybe at
Yeah.
range.
Anyone good could explode stuff?
We do have our artificer friend here, though. He is very
Useful. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me though. You have to remember though that Ragnar, you can't, or Osin, you can't actually understand what's being said.
Yeah, I was just like, the fuck?
I wasn't the one who can, because he can speak Dwarvish.
Oh,
Oh,
he,
yeah.
he can speak Dwarvish.
yes.
He said reminded 3 times, I think, at this point. So we
Well
may
done, Brandon.
understand this.
I'm sorry.
I think more than that, but yeah.
I blame Stella. for being so adorable.
Stop blaming your cat.
But she's so distracting.
Me, 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 me.
Aren't you babies? Alright. Well, there we go then.
I wasn't done. Nair and Tail and sitting to the side guy. Holy shit, that's a lot of explosives. I like this.
I don't
guy
know
a
why,
lot.
but I keep thinking that Payel could speak Dwarvish.
I just say to Nate, we're blowing up a church.
But holy hell, I am excited for this.
Excellent. I haven't introduced you to my friend yet. This is Ozin, and that's Nea, and also Pael.
For reference, by the way,
Mhm.
the entrance to the Citadel is this thing over here,
Ah, okay.
Excellent. Okay.
and the
church is there, right in front of it.
Yeah.
The church is this bigger thing.
Okay,
The
good.
church is the big thing.
What this is that one's that these are basically guard houses, but they're just think of them all as like big barracks and training areas.
Mm. So this is the actual 4.
Uh-oh. Oh. There it
Uh-oh.
goes. There's a brief moment where the thing.
Oh, yeah, everything just went black and then it's back.
Yep.
Don't scare us like that, Brandon.
The things just had a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the Citadel there. And yeah, so setting off the church, kind of a big deal.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's right next to everything. I like that.
I guess I kind of missed a beat by not having this dude. Oh, Tom.
Hmm?
Can Doldrum's code name be V?
It can be V. It can and
Please.
definitely will be V. It was either going to be that or Guy.
Yep. Yep.
My nickname will be Guy.
I do like the idea of blowing up a temple just so we can get into the Citadel. So we don't even have to sneak in properly, you know?
Take
I
advantage.
guess throw down
Take
remote.
take advantage of the chaos.
Mm.
Guy. Back to the old days.
Perhaps we could steal some sets of armor as well, so we can really sneak in without anyone caring for us.
Ragnar actually has a set of the armor.
I do.
I'm
Well, you
taking.
could. One of us could wear it. Well, I'll probably wear it and have the rest of you as prisoners to get us in easy.
Well, if everyone can be druiders, then you can steal some armor.
Yeah.
True.
And then we can just walk around.
I'll
however
allow
we want.
Nia to do that because she's the best sneaky gal here. Sneaky person, sorry.
Sneaky girl. Yep. That's still
sneaky
accurate,
girl.
don't worry.
I didn't know what pronoun she was going by right now.
Oh yeah, that's true because she's not in her normal personas.
Yep.
Mhm.
This is one that she threw together, essentially, and it's still a girl, that's for sure.
Meow.
I've now got Stolas.
Did you just meow?
Stolas. What you doing, babies?
Oh. Do you have allergies?
He's trying to distract you from the D&D.
He sneezed. It's adorable.
Can imagine.
Stolas, you gonna meow for them?
Stolas. Stolas. What is it, babies? Stolas.
Oh my god.
I don't think he wants to.
Alright. So. We gonna do this?
Yeah.
Steal some armors, stuff the underside of the temple with explosives, have
Build a
those figure
detonator.
out how to explode them from
Mhm.
a semi-remote,
Alright.
and then walk into the Citadel
Ozin, you want to
easily.
you want to begin working on the detonator?
What shall I roll?
Oh. Probably your tinker's tools. This is more of a tinkering thing.
14.
Ragnar?
Can I give him some bardic inspiration before he does so?
Sure.
And we
Right.
hashtag bless him too.
Yeah. He's blessed, has some bardic inspiration.
All right. He
And a D4 and a D10.
he has an idea how to do it. He's going to need to get some materials together. It'll take him. It's a pretty good roll, actually.
How much has he got now?
It'll take him 4 hours to have something ready.
4 hours. I'm going to tell my uncle to get the fuck out of the city.
Yeah. Also, your friend Dolnum or V.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's got about 3 megatons of explosives.
Excuse me?
That's more than enough to take down that building. That's more than enough to take down this entire city. I love
Wait. How deep is this pile? I thought this was just a flat floor, not a whole entire ditch.
It's no, we're in a warehouse.
You're in a warehouse.
Oh, no,
Well, luckily, we have 2 bags of holding.
Well, okay, so that's the theoretical maximum yield. That will require a little bit of artificing.
Yeah.
Right.
When the time will come, we're gonna stuff as much as we can into bags of holding and figure our way under the temple. Hey, Ragnar, ask her if there's any easy ways to get under the temple.
Any easy ways? Do you know if we can get under? Any ways you can figure that out for us?
Well, it depends on how much heat you can take.
Well, no,
Well, as you know,
I can take a lot.
the sewers do flow out into the lava.
One sec, be right back.
Alternatively, I have the method of flying. So I can touch you and allow one person to fly.
Oh,
I think
yes.
people could see us. if
Because
we
there's
fly,
nothing that could be
unfortunately.
more conspicuous than flying into a building.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm
sorry
just
about that.
saying that an option. I was going to say it was the best option.
Right, ignore him. He's a bit of a.
I'm thinking stealth would probably be more important.
Probably best to get under via the sewers.
But if you can take the heat, you can probably get in through the sewers. There's an entrance what leads up in. Hey, it might require us to jimmy a lock or two, but
I think we can handle that. If not, we'll just break the lock.
if we do it during high services, most people should be occupied.
Excellent. How long do you know? Have you scouted out the place where we're going to be putting them all?
I would just like to point out that we're currently planning a terrorist attack.
Shh. Say it like that.
Also, hello, NSA agent. We promise this is just a game.
That's what you think. No.
Sorry for
don't say
disappearing.
that, Tom.
Yeah, I'm
Simon,
I'm
we're planning a terrorist attack.
Huh? What?
We're planning a terrorist attack.
Yes, we are. We are doing it. You didn't get that from the fact that we were going to blow up a church?
Right, but Dolnum has just suggested the best time would be during high service.
We're gonna blow people. I'd rather not kill loads of people.
Yeah, I have a set of Duke's tools.
I'd rather
I can
get
pick the
people.
lock.
I'd rather get people out of there before we kill someone.
You know, the best time would probably be just a little bit before the service, so the people you don't like are in the church, and not the people that you do like.
Well, see, that's
I
the
like
thing,
that.
right? Well, while services are going on, the servants, you know, they don't like them in sight.
Mhm.
So that's usually the best time.
Yeah, but I don't want to be killing people. I don't care about blowing up the others, but these are innocent. I'm not evil.
Well, it's like they say. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few mushrooms.
This is the reason why I hated you people. The ends justify the means.
If you think that any one of them people wouldn't slit your throat given half the chance knowing who you are,
They still don't deserve to die. We'll follow Nair's version. Just
I
before
mean,
the high
it does
services
have a bit of
begin.
a point.
Can
Isn't
understand the
this isn't your
whole-
call.
I can understand the blow it up during the service because then you get rid of everyone leading it, and you get rid of all the people who are actively trying to join the army. But what we've been told is that every able body is being recruited. Therefore, not everyone there is a willing participant. Is what
Suit
I'm hearing.
yourselves.
I agree with you.
I
there.
weren't planning to make it alive anyway.
You're gonna live, whether you like it or not. But we're not killing innocents. Benny might have agreed, but
I don't
I
know
don't.
that those are necessarily cogent with one another. But you can believe what you want. I've made my peace.
And anyway, nevertheless, we're gonna make a very bad mark. Either way, blowing up a temple, so it's gonna be seen very poorly from everyone else around. If they manage to pin any of it on us.
Right. So we need to do this in the most careful way possible to avoid Leo firing us.
I didn't think of Leo.
I didn't care about it. Leo don't have presence in the city, do they?
No.
No, why would they know?
I would still find it hilarious of, oh shit, we've got terrorists in our group.
I think most of the
See,
do what the fuck
here's
they
the
want.
thing about that, right? It's a matter of perspective.
We're like specters from Mass Effect. We have the authority of a leading body of the government to do whatever the fuck we want without intervention.
Yeah.
We can topple if we need to. We can topple government. Kind of doing right now.
Well,
Let's keep casualties to a minimum. Anyone working, kill. Any people on the street, their mind change. Don't try to kill them. All right.
Hey,
Alright.
hey, like I said, I'm just here to set up a big boom.
I'm
I
excited
know.
for the big boom.
As am I. Before we leave, any news of the in the city Ragnar, Black Guitars even? I call them Ragnars.
The Ragnars. Last I heard, they were cozying up in the Citadel.
Oh, they're in there. Excellent. Right. Right. Everyone
Aye.
ready? Everyone know the plan?
I think so.
Okay.
Still need to steal a few more armor pieces, don't we? Before we go
Yep.
out and set the explosions.
Yep.
Couple rounds.
Easy enough.
You know, we might be able, if you're worried about the people, well, because if we draw them out, we'll be saving a lot of them.
Sorry, say that again. I'm very confused with what you're talking about.
Well, if you're not wanting to kill people, the best time to sneak in and get the explosives in will still be high service.
Certainly.
But we can always just wait
and
until
then
after they leave.
Yeah, sure, can do.
And then there won't be many people there.
But still, it'll be cause enough distractions.
Hey,
Alright.
I
Okay,
mean-
I think that's a good idea.
there'll be about 2,000 or 3,000 more guards then, but you know.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. We could wait a day and blow it up before.
We don't have a day.
True. Alright, okay. Now? What do you think we should do?
Simple. I'm gonna go steal us some armor.
Mm-hmm.
We will hunker down until the service begins. And yes, there's going to be a few thousand more guards, but everyone's going to be focused upstairs, not everywhere else.
That's true. The Citadel will be a bit more empty.
Mm-hmm. We blow up. We wait for service to come to an end.
we ignite the fuse and we blow up the temple.
Mhm.
And while all the guards in the city are freaking the hell out about the fact that they just survived a massive explosion, we managed to walk our way into the citadel. And then from there, it's kind of a free game of I don't know what's gonna happen.
Maybe get Chris to make Pyle fly, come down.
I would
as
like
a
to
divine
petition
god.
that the temple be called the Old Bailey.
The Old Bailey. Oh god, sure, why not?
That's his nickname.
Yeah, the Old Bailey. Are you finding a bardcore version of the song, bro?
No, I don't have time for that, Tom. I'm trying to coordinate everything in the campaign.
It's currently looking through his notes, going, "Yeah, this seems about right."
Don't worry, I'm finding it.
This will be easy. This will be probably one of the easiest and also the most exciting infiltration I've ever done. I've only once had to explode something. It wasn't anything as big as this.
Add this TCV.
I'm sure we'll have plenty of gunpowder or whatever was used left over.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't need to use all of it.
So-
If it's just
Oh
takes
yeah.
that much.
Elza,
Yeah.
do you want to see if you can play with the explosives and improve the yield?
Sure, why not?
Hashtag blessed.
Right, this isn't bardcore, but I think it's perfect.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm going to send it to Simon. See what he thinks first.
I have a kitten on my shoulder.
Adorable. Simon, give
Oh,
that a
dear.
listen. Give
Oh,
that
dear.
a listen.
I need advantage.
D4. Oh yeah.
Oh, you won. Fucking hell.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, whatever, fine. You can have advantage because you made the explosive.
Yes.
The detonator.
Simon, is that
Yes,
a
Tom.
yes? Okay, Brandon. Put this on when we blow up the place. I think you'll love it.
Ugh. Oh my god.
I like their version of the cannons.
As do I.
Okay, so. Was it? You're not really sure
Yes.
what happens when they get back, but when they come back, the explosive has a kind of iridescent green, almost glowy quality to it now.
Have we just messed with
I
the
think
Game of Thrones
I made
fire?
this radioactive. We made it hazmat suits.
I don't think it's radioactive. I think you've just made fuck, what's it called?
Nitroglycerin.
No, one sec.
Oh god, I can't remember what to call it.
Fuck, one sec. Wildfire.
Is that the one from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Did I just make a new element?
Laddie, I'm not sure what you did, but it looks fucking dangerous. I like it.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm definitely making sure you don't have this when we leave. Like, the fact that you wanted us to do this terrorist attack, like,
How much
you
power
very
does that
concerned.
have now?
I don't know. Let's just take a little spec and
It's
I wouldn't do that
Uh,
just in case it blows us up.
You want to explode explosives in a warehouse full of explosives. Do I need to explain to you why that's a bad idea?
I was gonna say in here. Somewhere. Okay, yeah, there is no good place to do it.
Should we
So yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Sneak
no,
and
could-
throw some of it into the forge.
Could we inspect it before we throw it somewhere?
I'm
Don't worry about it. We'll just pack it up and run with it.
absolutely.
Sure, why not?
Uh,
Just like we did when we were on the road.
Oh dear.
but if
Meanwhile,
I
there's-
made a new element, I definitely have to do it myself.
I'm going to round up a couple of the lads, though. I think we're going to want a bit of help getting this down.
Well, we can handle some of
Yeah.
it.
bags of holding. We've got 2 of them now.
Maybe want to put them
We're
in
going to be
packages.
stuffing super high explosive, partially glowing stuff into a magical dimension of void and hope for the best that it doesn't knock into anything in there. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ozin just has this look of concern, like the meme with the guy with 2 buttons and the sweat dropping.
Big concern. Yeah, I need to go and grab ourselves some armor.
Yeah, won't be too hard.
Ragnar, you want to write a speech for Dolan? Or Dolan?
Yes.
Dolan?
Yes, I do. Alright.
Can it be the
George-
"there's something very wrong with this country" speech?
There is something very wrong. Yeah, sure. Performance do you want?
Yes.
Let's see. 24.
Dolan is like kind of reading it over. He's like, "This is pretty good. In fact, it's better than good. This is great."
Yeah, it really is. Have you got it up, Brandon? Or do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, no,
No, as in like, do you want me to read it to the people?
yes, you can read it to the people when it's the time.
Okay.
When it's time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
After we blow up the Old Bailey.
I'm gonna start putting these in packages so it'll be easier for you guys to move around and less likely to, blow up inside the bag and create a void, destroying all the matter.
You know, this is a very big speech, Brandon. Do you want me to do all of it?
You don't have to do all of it, just the important bit.
Yep.
It should include the "I know why you did it" part, though.
Okay, what's it? See. Oh, got it. Okay. I'm just gonna do all of it, Brandon.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I've got it all up.
All right. This isn't what I had planned for this at all, but I love where it's going.
Excellent.
You have
Boomy boom.
made a warehouse full of high explosives.
You
It's
didn't
the
expect us to
biggest
go V for
Chekhov's
Vendetta.
gun in the universe.
Here's the thing: I didn't plan the warehouse full of explosives. I ad-libbed it.
Wait, really?
Yes.
What was it supposed to be? Were we
Well-
supposed to get caught?
Oh, dear.
No,
Did you not expect me to be stealthy?
I didn't know that you guys were going to go the route of stealth, so I didn't plan for that.
Understandable. It is rare.
So, but I love where this is going anyway.
I love this.
It has been my favorite so far right now.
I more than love this. I adore this.
And for no apparent reason, for some reason, Ozen lets you guys know that the detonator he designed will cause music to play. Not really sure why, but
No. You'll
No.
see what music. Don't worry.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's one of those artificer things. One doesn't question it; it just happens.
like it was just Ozen had a sudden inspiration from an outside force he doesn't quite understand, but he just knew that it would work. And also, for some reason, it had to incorporate music. Like the magic, the detonator wouldn't work otherwise.
Mm. Sounds about right.
Look, it's artificing. It's not an exact magic, okay?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
imagine like something from Beethoven or
Oh, you'll see. You'll see. Don't
You
worry.
will see.
You'll see.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. I'd keep rhythm on if I were you. Right. Are we getting close to the appointed hour?
Well,
Nea, did you do your stealth?
I want to do my. You haven't told me to roll. I've just been listening to this and laughing.
Oh, yes. Nea's got to do a stealth.
Easy stuff, you know.
But Dolan's like, damn. If only I had time to send disguises to the whole city. Maybe you'll plan that for the future, eh?
Yeah, sure. Next time you blow up something.
Mind, if we ever come back to this city, I want to create the hole where the temple is if this succeeds.
No. We're not going to come back to the city. We're going to invite stuff.
I don't know how we'll do that, but I want that to happen. Even if it is one of those just really bad PNGs with white borders around everywhere, just to create it there. But Ned's gonna do the sneaky sneak again.
We can use the actual.
We can.
It's public domain.
Of course.
It's over 100 years old.
It's ancient.
However, I prefer this one, so we're keeping that.
We'll make that the outro music.
What, the one that we've got here?
No, the original.
Okay, excellent, good. I love the new one too.
Advantage plus 10 to whatever I roll, so that's a 27. Ooh, that's not a good roll for me, but hey.
I mean, it's...
7's a good roll, nonetheless.
Yeah, it's better than I was rolling.
Damn.
I was rolling.
Out of 10, by the way. It's 27.
It's 27, so you passed everything.
Yeah.
Because they have a +3, which is not that great.
I shall essentially make my way up to the wall of the building. Look around.
To the window, to the wall.
Use my shadow step to get into the building, and sneak my way around until I find some lockers of sorts. Yeah, sure. And then nick myself 3 pairs of armor. 1, 2, 3.
You do manage to find one of the oh fuck, I can't remember what to call it. The armory. There we go. You find one of the armories.
Good.
But there is an attendant.
Not so good. I shall
Strangle them.
attempt to make a distraction to draw them away.
No, we can't let people know that we're in the city.
Just say, look at
I'll-
distraction and point in some arbitrary direction.
I'll knock something over and then shadow step to the opposite side of the room. Kind of thing.
Alright.
I don't know. I'm doing something like that. Ooh.
You there's a statue there of Lord Blackiron. So that people can be reminded, or I guess more like a bust. You knock it over.
Yep.
And it comes crashing down. The attendant and a couple of the nearby guards move to go and check out what happened. As the attendant goes by, you shadow step into the armory.
Mm-hmm. And here's where I quickly just grab 3 full sets of armor, stuffing them all into a bag of holding. Because I'm not about to hold these 3 massive things.
You're not sure if you've gotten everything, but you think you've gotten enough to make it convincing anyway.
Good enough.
At least considering the distraction you guys are planning.
Good enough for me. And I skedaddle out. In fact, you know what? Is there a window nearby?
There is.
I'm leaping out the window.
Well, it's more like one of those slit windows.
I'm shadow stepping to be just outside, down from the window.
Fair enough.
And have to I'll slide down the rest of the way quite easily. Being a monk. And disappear again.
Give me another stealth check to make it back unnoticed. Because they will notice that 3 uniforms went missing.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's much better. 34.
Damn. You just hear, for no apparent reason, you hear one of the guards calling down, "Have you found anything?" And one of them calls back, "We ain't found shit!"
Oh dear.
Just because.
Just because.
And you sneak your way back.
Yep. Freaking sneak all the way back in without any notice, and they go, "Hey, so we got the armors now."
About that
How's
time,
explosives?
Dolnan
Wow.
comes through with 4 people. A couple of them Ragnar recognizes as former members of the Resistance.
Long time no see, idiots.
They're mostly just
You
kind
call
of
everyone idiot?
they're mostly just fawning over the fact that you're alive. Like, we thought you were dead. Everyone thought you're dead.
Yeah, I was hoping to keep it that way.
We didn't believe it. When Dolan told us that he had a surprise. They were going to be making a move again.
That
What?
is the plan. We're gonna save Benny.
One of them in Alderdorf is... I'm looking to stick it to that black iron fecker.
That's true.
Lost my son. Last year in a raid.
Forced him in.
In a raid.
Yeah, no. Did blah blah blah? Did Black Iron force his son to participate?
Got conscripted, he did. I'll never forgive that bastard. Like to
No,
put an
no.
axe through his face.
Don't worry, that's the plan.
Meanwhile, Ozen's just observing the composition through a vial.
It's like exploring this explosive, going, "Ooh, fiery."
Alright.
We'll help any way we can.
Aye.
If you're gonna make a move, get Benny back and then really stick it to that fecker.
I mean, he'll probably be dead by the end of today, hopefully.
Even better.
I do have a bone to pick with him. Anyway, is this everyone?
I'm afraid so.
Okay.
I know we're not much, but...
It's better than nothing.
Exactly.
Do you want me to start the speech, Brandon?
No, that comes after the explosion, remember?
Oh, right, yeah, okay. I need to find it. Where did it go? Oh, no.
Did you want to try and get word to your uncle?
I thought we already did. I said I want to go get him.
No, alright.
Yeah, I want to go tell him to get the fuck out of the city.
He's like, I hope you know what you're doing, nephew.
Oh, you know. Dad, gotta do something.
Fly by the seat of our pants. Pretty great.
Alright. With Dolan's help and the rest of the guys, they get the explosives in position beneath the temple. While everyone's distracted in their preparations for high service.
Yep.
You guys are going to be moving into position where?
We will
So
don
this-
the armors.
Oh, yeah, we've done the armors.
Ooh, where should we be? How close should we be to the citadel?
Have the explosives been put in yet?
They're moving
they're
them
being put in now.
they're moving them into position now.
Okay, well, we'll go, I guess, just about here, I'd say, maybe? Why aren't you working? That's why. Maybe here?
You want to try
No,
and
let's
get
be-
past the guardhouse?
Maybe not. We'll wait. We'll wait in the
that's what
dark
I
here,
think.
maybe.
Yeah. One of these places.
Yeah, we'll
Shelf.
hide in the dark, ready for us to move when the explosion
Ooh.
happens.
Alright.
Well,
I'm
maybe-
assuming Odin's put speakers around every lamppost.
I think Nick is going to be sad when he finds out what he missed.
Yeah.
He's missed an explosive. I'm assuming Odin's
Maybe.
placed speakers around the place,
Yes.
Absolutely.
so the music, just
It's
so the
part of
music can play.
the. It's part of the detonator sequence. You see,
Yeah.
it has is to amplify the signal range to be able to Just also coincidentally also.
Well, no. Coincidentally, because Lord Blackiron is such a bloviated blowhard, but he doesn't really like leaving his throne room, he actually installed these devices throughout the city that allow him to deliver his speeches from his throne.
Oh no!
And
I've got 4 in this now.
Ozen has managed to hijack it to transmit the detonation signal.
Excellent.
Yeah, sounds like that's a good place. So we could just be like totally guarding around this area. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do you leave him? Oh my god. Nobelium. Jesus Christ.
What's a noble?
Don't question it. But, the bells begin to toll at the Old Bailey, letting people know that high service is about to begin.
Are we doing it before, during, or after?
Just after.
Just
Yeah,
after.
Alright. We're in position waiting then. We're just chilling, I guess. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you all ready?
Honestly, I feel so ready.
High services
All I have to
do.
do is press this button.
The high services do last for half an hour,
So we got to
Half
wait
an hour
half
to
an hour.
vibe.
or
Yeah,
half an
that's
hour. Sorry, I didn't mean to say half an hour. I meant to say an hour and a half.
Oh, we got defo time to vibe.
Which means we don't have to be here for the full hour and a half, really.
Yeah, you
Mm,
guys
just
can
an
kind of keep an eye on what's happening.
Make sure all
We go to the
is
magic
fine.
shop, buy some stuff before we cause all this chaos.
What's that?
Nah,
We go to
Nah,
the magic
we'll-
shop before
we'll look a
cause
bit
chaos.
weird if we're not at the place.
And
People
I
call
wouldn't
us
buy
out on it.
anything major, just something subtle.
No,
Nothing
it's not even that. If we'd not seen at the play, like, I'm assuming most of the population's there.
at the magic shop.
At the
No,
temple.
at the temple. Why would like a few people not be there?
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then the bells begin to ring again, and you know that high services have come to an end.
Okay,
5,
I'll
4,
I'll give
3.
Simon the detonator. Do you want to give Simon the not Nair the honors?
Nair.
She likes to. She looks like she wants to blow something up.
Same time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold on.
Beep.
I might need to just completely clear it just to make sure it plays what I want it to play. At first, there's dead silence as the people are just kind of filtering out.
What? Ozen clicks it again.
No, it's
Okay.
it's just gonna take some time.
It takes time for stuff to happen, Chris.
He's still being he's doing the Joker thing. Pressing the
Hey,
button again and again
People
until
are,
it finally goes off.
people are kind of confused as music begins playing over the speaker system. You hear a couple people like, "That's weird. They're playing music. Oh, you never done that before."
All right, everyone, get ready.
You begin to hear the sounds of small explosions going off. As there's a sort of rumbling beneath the temple, and everyone's kind of like looking around confused.
Almost a mark, I believe.
Let's just hope this isn't bigger than what we expected. Also, it's a good thing we grabbed that extra stuff from the top slip.
Everyone,
Or
everyone's.
we can always do-
I start saluting.
Ozen just joins the salute. Because
Just, oh my god. But when the music begins to reach a crescendo, the explosions begin in earnest.
Looks like it works.
And you see green fire begin blowing out of the windows of the building.
This is beautiful.
Let's get moving.
You guys begin to make your run for it.
Let's go.
You even hear the saddest boom as the bell tower explodes and collapses to the ground.
I hope the underground structure down.
But there's like this massive dust cloud of green and black and gray beginning to roll out of the building across the city. You hear cries of confusion and shouts as guards begin running everywhere and people are fleeing, almost trampling over one another. The ground itself begins to shake. And then, as you guys are running past the barracks, you notice something odd.
Hmm.
Where before everything was kind of pushing out, you start to hear this kind of like roaring sound. And as you look behind you, as you're trying to make your way into the Citadel,
Time to go in.
the cloud seems to be receding back into the temple. You hear shouts of horror and panic as people begin clinging to whatever they can to hold on.
Ozin, what did you make?
I feel the light goes underneath the temple.
I made a new element that, by God, I love.
Luckily, we have plenty spare.
You create a black hole.
No.
Oh dear.
I would require magic for that kind of feat.
Right. Let's go quickly.
You guys need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck! Damn it, Ozin.
You can have advantage since you're wearing heavy armor. Nea passes without much difficulty.
Obviously.
Ozen just passes. Wow. Ragnar is on it.
I just like stand still and just like you.
Pael makes it.
Not much.
And then just as suddenly as the sucking in began, you hear another kind of rumbling sound. As the frequency begins to increase to the point where it's almost reaching a kind of painful sounding resonance.
Oh no. We gave an explosive underground.
You guys manage to make it into the Citadel, and you hear a secondary explosion.
I think we destroyed the city, guys.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Nothing of importance was lost.
So let me see. I'm gonna need this. So this area is now gone.
Wait, what do you mean gone?
Like in the lava, probably.
What? It's just disappeared.
I mean, it's gone as in like crater. But then there's a secondary area.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
In this area. Oh my God! Why did it do that? It just suddenly did a boop.
Are you okay, Brandon?
The draw shape thing didn't do right.
Okay.
But in this area further, kind of rock and lava and fire begins raining down in a kind of like hail, but fire.
Like meteorites.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Guys, we should quickly get into there quickly.
Yeah, we've been hoofing us all this time into the
Yeah, we're just running. I think we created a big enough distraction.
I don't know. You sure about that?
Oh, hold on. My thing's got to refresh.
What I find most entertaining is that we have done the Drought's job for them.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I can't drag you guys because I think this page needs to refresh. Hold on a moment.
Fine.
Okay.
The Drow wanted to create some sort of mayhem and panic in the city that forced these guys to trade again. Actually, at the same time, I think we've kind of stopped them from being able to manufacture too much.
Yeah, I think we've
Yeah,
done one of our.
yeah.
We've done one job already. We've just got to do two more now.
After we did this, like, I don't... Like, whatever the Drow have on them, that's gonna surprise them, like, they're gonna be like, meh.
I guess our goblin forces were actually really effective. Going above and beyond.
I feel like the other team aren't going to be as cool as us. We've got the best story ever. They're going to be like, oh, we like infiltrated the... And we're just going to...
We literally blew up a church and half a city with it.
And they're all just like, excuse me?
Nanny the fuck?
No, I feel like the majority of the Underdark and whatever's above that area felt that.
Almost
I feel like it's gonna be told of by the surface dwellers and everyone in the Underdark. I think our friends on the other side of
for
the
generations
other side of the
to
Underdark feel
come.
it. Yeah, the great rumbling, one might say. I feel like there's gonna be less guards in here, and they're all gonna be a bit frazzled.
Oops.
Should they have the? Should these people be shocked, Brandon, by any chance?
Yeah, they're just like, what the fuck is happening?
What?
Oh.
Sorry, I've got to regather you guys. It'll take me a
All
minute.
right, take your time.
Because, of course, I split you guys up for the city map.
I think the farm still has all of us together, right?
Yeah, the farm will still have all of you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Ragnar's there.
Great, now I gotta take Ragnar out of the group.
Aha.
Let's see. Copy.
Always got to find ways to annoy the DM. Would I be a good player if I didn't do that?
You'd be an awful player if you didn't do that.
But, you hear a guard comes rushing up and is like, what the hell's happening out there?
Explosion! We're coming in to make sure he's okay.
Just behind you, a piece of stonework lands and still covered in green fire.
Oh god, you need to get out there and help people.
It's like, yeah, fucking right. He signals everyone, seal the gate.
I'm going to stop him and say, excuse me, are you a command? Roll up, or is it deception?
What are you asking?
I'm asking if he's going to ignore a direct command. I'm going to pretend I'm
Higher rank.
Yeah, I'm a higher rank than.
He regards you.
I think he'll be too shocked to realize my rank.
It would be a deception, but he's like, it's protocol.
Protocol? Are you going to let our sacred temple be destroyed by some terror?
Are you going to go
The
against Lord
explosion-
Blackiron?
I feel like Black Iron would agree with me on this. You know how he feels about our Lord and Savior.
That's not a decision for me to make. Take it up with the warlord.
You see that I will, and you'll see. I'll see to it that you are killed for your insubordination.
Roll an intimidation.
I'm gonna bardic inspire myself. Alright. And then what's bardic inspiration? It's a plus
D10,
It's a D10.
D10.
and then another D4 on top of that.
D10.
Oh, that puts you to 19.
Oh
23.
my god!
23.
You got so lucky. He's like, I'm gonna fucking regret this. And he points to a couple of guards. You, with me.
Good man.
And he's
Oh,
like,
it's not
guys.
Bless's guidance. Oh well.
and he's like, seal the gates behind us. And he heads out.
I don't think I need any blessed guidance for that.
No, you did. That was the 1D4 anyway.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh dear, and we're gonna rush forward, I'm guessing.
Probably the best thing. Whoop. Hold on one second. I'm going to go up to one of the guards. Excuse me. I don't know. Court private. Do they have ranks in this society?
They do.
Excuse me, private. Point us in the direction of the dungeons. We need to talk to a prisoner in connection with the destruction of the church. The temple, even.
He nods down the hallway this way.
Good man. I'll see it that you've got a promotion up and coming.
Are you guys following?
Yeah,
Nice.
I guess. Alright, this way, guys.
Probably for the better.
They're like, halt! Who goes?
Hold on, let me cut. I'm going to find your names.
I was in Street of Deception.
Names.
What's that?
Remember the sheet of deception he made on that airship?
Alright, so drunk names? No.
In that it was like cloning people.
What are you on about?
Did you?
I
I have
was a while.
I have a
back.
vague
good.
recollection of this.
Right. My name is Carrick Merrigan, and I'm here to interrogate the prisoners currently in here.
They look at you and they're like, on whose authority? Black Iron said none in here but him.
Do you want to look outside and see our temple in ruins? This is the matter of the gods.
Yeah, that's not gonna be very convincing to them.
True. Do you want me to talk to Black Iron and tell him how bad of a job you two are doing?
Ozen's right though. He does have that sheet of deception.
Oh
What is it-
yeah, I
what does it
remember
do?
now.
It's like a psychic paper.
It's
Oh,
psychic
use that
paper.
then. Use that. Go on.
Ozen shows the.
He's like,
deception.
Ragnar's like, we need to see the prisoner now, and Ozen like shows them the sheet, and they look at it and they're like, orders from Black Iron. And they look at
Yes,
each other
exactly.
and they're like, fine. And they open the gateway.
Good man.
Nice memory of it.
All right. Be sure to shut it behind you. Poetry isn't going to be too nice.
They're not going to allow
You should-
all of you past.
Oh yeah. Me and Nair will go.
There.
All right. Benny.
The dwarf, the Durger sitting in the cell kind of looks over. He's like, well, I didn't suddenly turn into Dana.
Oh shit, you don't recognize me, do you? I take off the helmet.
He kind of like
How are you
looks at
doing,
you for a
brother?
moment. He's like,
Luke
Ragnar?
Skywalker?
He's like, there's some kind of trick in it. Well, it's not gonna work.
Benny, it's me, I'm alive.
Can't be. I thought you died.
Yeah, that seems to be a common occurrence here.
And he kind of like gets his voice and he's like, what the hell are you doing here?
I want to break you out, obviously.
Oh yeah, not a bad
The
idea.
Have been asked by our old roadie to get you out. After he told me that you were alive, I couldn't say no.
All that shaking around here, tell me, was that you guys?
Let's just say the temple is no more.
There's that bastard, right?
I, can you still speak common, or have you stopped? Have you forgot it again? Can he speak common?
Probably.
Because I'm gonna introduce him to Naya.
I haven't looked at his sheet.
Maybe it would have been better if Ozen went in since he can speak Dwarvish too.
Actually, I could just give Naya tongue.
Hold on, let me look at the fucking sheet. Stop.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Cool your tits.
You cool your tits.
Oh, he does. He speaks Common, Dwarvish, and Undercommon.
Excellent. He's much like me. Benny, this is my friend Naya.
I
Here to
bow my
help.
head. Bow my head a bit. Oh. Ragnar's mentioned you a few times.
Yeah, band together, and then he became the leader of a resistance cell in this city. Always told you it was a stupid idea.
Leader of the resistance cell.
I
Oh, someone's
always
got
asked
to
me
do
to
it.
join.
I mean, that's very
Always-
true.
Always asked me to join. I always said no.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
Well, the thing is, we're also here on another mission. You see,
Another mission, you say?
I'm kind of a big player upstairs, and I'm after the axe that he has.
That one he keeps above his throne like a trophy.
Yeah, but also we're gonna kill him.
Well, that's the aim.
You
Yeah.
son of a bitch, I'm in.
It wouldn't take you that long. Now, could you get rid of that gift?
Before I do, wish to squint a bit and just lean a bit closer to investigate something. Sorry, I think I've noticed something.
What do you mean?
As I step forward. Sorry.
You'll see.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it's just figgies.
You alright, Simon?
I nod.
You knobs?
Mm-hmm. Give a little
What you-
nod.
What you doing?
Don't worry. Don't worry, Ragnar.
I just kind of shrugged to Benny like,
Well, Benny's looking straight at me at this point.
Yeah.
Did you know each other?
He says, I don't think so. I mean, she's
No.
not a bad-looking Durger, if I do say so myself, but that's
Mhm,
hardly
that
the time.
depends.
This is hardly the time for that sort of thing.
Nevertheless, don't worry about this. Should get him out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to try and pick a lock?
Naya?
I can certainly try.
Please do.
This is why I was thinking.
It's
This is
fine.
another
I've got
reason
this.
I trust Naya to be somewhat of a.
I
Yeah,
got
I
this.
think she's
Alright.
good.
There we go. You managed to,
free.
with little difficulty, you managed to pop open the lock. And, oh, he doesn't have his thingy.
It's thingy. Alright, bear about, I need to go to the toilet.
No worries.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have the C permission. There you go. And, he steps out of the cell. Right. So, how are we getting past the guards?
Ooh.
And he's like, don't say get help. We're not doing get help.
That sounds like something between you two. Oh dear. We get past the guards. Well,
It's a good thing I still have a little can of it. This stuff I could set off.
right in front of the guards who are standing there.
Oh no! I would go to the forge and set it off there.
The forge? You mean like
This-
halfway across the city?
No, the area on the map is called the forge.
Oh, the place down here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We've been asked, how should we get him out? How should we get Benny out past the guards?
And he also said we're not doing get help, and he looks at you
Mhm.
very pointedly.
We're doing get help.
We are not doing get help.
We're doing it. It's final.
Let's get help.
You'll see. Hey, I drag Benny over towards me. We need help in here. Help.
One of the guards comes around.
We need both of you in here. Come here now. Stabbed
You're like,
himself.
What? What is it?
He stabbed himself. Get over here now.
And then Ragnar throws Benny into
Yeah.
them, and they fall prone.
Let's get help. Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Alright, I need to grab Ragnar, don't I? Oh wait, no, I already did.
Benny will also be prone because you just threw him into some guards.
Yep.
Let's get help. I'm assuming Nair's just like, what the fuck?
No, I am very much entertained by this. As I draw out my quarterstaff.
Hyel and Ozin and Project 21.
Oz is gonna stay put. So
Someone's got to be lookout.
yeah,
Okay, get
and
Pyle in
it
then.
would re- if
I'll run the tail
more
on
than
my
two
turn.
guards went
Mhm.
funneling in.
I run tail on my turn.
Tom, I believe you can control Benny. He
Who I can?
Yeah, he should be under PC background characters.
Huzzah! Have you given me enable control now?
Can be controlled by you, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him under party NPCs right now.
No, PC background characters.
Oh, okay, excellent. I see him. What is he? He's a College of Metal Bard, level 9. Excellent. I got a friend. And his...
What was I doing?
spells.
Oh, right. I need this.
Excellent.
Character sheet, select
Excellent.
one, roll initiative. There we go. Oh my god.
What?
Oh fuck, what
Holy
happened? Why did the turn order
Huh?
disappear?
It's
What?
still there? It's got me and Naya.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did everything disappear from the turn order?
It didn't, did it? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
just Naya and Ragnar.
There.
Oh,
Hmm.
there we go. Then that's a 12. That's better. Oh no, the 4's
Big
gone on
number.
instead. I think it's back. Right.
So is it just gonna be you three?
I think Pael's going on there.
Yeah, I've got pay up. I'm going to be running pale on my turn because
All right.
pale on my turn. Benny on
So
Bagma's
you
turn.
just surprised them and knocked them prone. That means you guys have a surprise round.
What else
Cool.
needs to do, Benny? Excellent. I'll still need to. Benny's got a 19.
Fine. I'll run Pale's thing as well. Nothing much changes for me. Oh no, wait. It does go split between Benny. That's good.
Yeah, you, me, Brandon.
All right, Naya.
Alright. Draw
Alright,
out
alright,
my core
alright.
stuff. Just take the step forward.
Just so you know,
To
the
there.
Stone Guard are kind of considered elite guard.
Yep.
So
I kind of got that gist by the fact that they're guarding a high-value prisoner here. And I will begin, and then I started blasting, Black number 1, 18.
18 will hit.
Cool. I'll make that stunning. I want him to do a con save.
Which one are you attacking?
This one here,
I'll make this easy. One's red and one's blue.
blue.
All right.
I'm Oh wait, I should have got advantage on that because he's prone, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, you hit anyway,
Oh.
so.
Yeah.
That's why I want to make
Damn.
sure.
Oh,
Yes,
he's
now
looking at limb.
Simon.
You also have to do a dex saving throw now.
No, there's
because
no
of the
limb
rules,
damage on his.
because it's a critical.
Oh God, he's failed that far.
Because
Oh
it's a
my
critical.
god.
Which means I get to sever one of his.
Oh my God.
What is that? It's a D6, isn't it?
This was your
I
rule
mean, since
thing.
he's
I can't
pro,
remember
would that make it easier to decapitate him just completely?
it. It's you roll to see where I actually hit.
Yep. I've got my table here. 5. Oh my god, you took off their main hand.
Woo!
Or their main arm, I should say.
I strike down, and there's just a flash of energy as the quarterstaff essentially splits in half, and a chain reveals that's glowing with energy that strikes into his arm and severs it.
I'm just like, fucking hell.
So
He
they,
also-
they now have because of the way the staff works, their wound is cauterized, so they don't gain the bleed condition.
Nope. But you know what? They're missing their main arm. That's kind of awkward. They also still need to make a con save, because I did try to stun them, nevertheless.
Oh right.
So he's gonna be prone and stunned, Simon. You mad man.
That's a fail. He's now stunned.
I mean, if someone lobbed your arm off, you'd probably be pretty fucking stunned too.
Yeah.
Next strike. Let's roll that with advantage. Again. Ooh, 18 just hits, right?
Yep.
Another 6 for another 12 damage. And then we've got the unarmed. Shall I? Yeah. I'm gonna burn another key, bonus action, flurry of blows. Some two melee strikes.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
7.
And
Ouch.
2. And that's my turn.
Benny's just gonna be like, who have you brought here?
Whack, whack, freaking strike him in the head, and then once more again with my blast him there, strike him with my my offhand, and then just one more kick around the head. That's the end of my turn. Start of Benny's turn.
Tom?
Alright, excellent. So he's gonna cast Fear on Red. Yeah, it is red.
Is Blue still alive?
Huh?
Yeah, he's just about. Benny's gonna cast Fear on Red. Oh, wait, no. He's gonna expend his movement to get up.
Alright,
Half
he'll spend
movement to get up.
half his movement to get up.
Yeah, he's gonna do half his movement to get up, and he's gonna cast Fear on Red.
Alright.
Well, it's a cone of 30 feet. So could I do both? Let's see. Would it be that far? Or
No, it would hit the wall.
well, obviously. Would it hit both, maybe?
If you want to hit both, the second one's going to hit me.
Okay, I'll just cast it on red then. Can't have our powerhouse be
And what save did it
disabled
make?
already.
Wisdom.
With some saving throw and beat a 17.
Oh my
Quite
god.
fucking hell!
He is empowered by the fact we saw his, like...
He's already witnessed his greatest fear.
He is fear.
He's just angry.
Oh, dear.
Right. That's the end of Benny's turn then.
Alright, and Benny is no longer prone.
Actually, one sec now. He's still got half movement, doesn't he?
Yes.
Okay, he's just gonna move back here.
And they're prone, so I'm going to deny them opportunity attack.
Oh, dear.
Alright, Pale.
Pale's here. Ready to bring on the thunder. And not too much thunder, I hope. He's noticed the guards have rushed in, so he's going to run after as he hears the clatter. And... why does he have so many fucking things? Holy shit.
He's a cleric.
Hey, yeah.
That one. He will bring out his Thunder Axe and bring it down upon this poor red soul.
It's very poorly done, but that's an arm there.
Public roll.
These guys are very
with
scrawny.
advantage.
Oh
17?
yeah.
17 will not hit.
Oof. It won't hit. Damn.
That's
18 will.
his turn, because I haven't actually read much of his thing. But yeah, that's his turn.
Right. My turn then.
Also, you can restore his hit points.
Ah, yep. That'd probably be good. And then adds the temporary hit points too.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on red at level 5. We're rolling at advantage, aren't we? Because they're prone.
Yes.
So 25 hit.
Yeah, they'll definitely fucking hit.
So then right at level 5. I'm sure it's what I want to hit at. Nope. Level 4. Submit. Only 19.
That
hits
was against
him.
red, right?
Red, yeah. And then I'm gonna use, where is it? My Wand of Order on blue.
Alright.
Let's see, 26
Damn.
hit.
This guy is not having a good day.
No.
He's gonna get 7 again.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Let's see.
And what does
That's
it do mean?
17 plus 14. Simon, do math.
What?
Do
I'm
math.
letting Brandon do it.
No,
28,
Brandon, do
20,
math.
31 damage.
I don't have to do math because you can just subtract each bit from the total hit point pool on the total.
Oh, there you go then. How much pain is he in?
Oh.
I just like fling it around myself and just cut at him.
You cut off their lower leg.
Oh my god!
One arm missing. Lower section of one of their legs missing.
At this point, he's probably just like, kill me.
Is
We've got
he
the Black Knight
bleeding or
situation here.
is it not bleeding considering it's a the order?
The way the wand of the
magma.
order works, it cauterizes the wound.
Thought so, yeah. I mean, and it has magma damage as well.
Yeah.
It's been so long since since any of the one to the orders have critical.
And now they've done it twice against the same opponent.
Alright, hold her off.
I mean, I've heard of gods chosen, but this is apparently gods despised.
Ah, dear. Is that your turn?
It's like gods.
Yeah. I can't really do anything else.
Fuck this drow in particular, or this guard in particular.
Poor guy. Actually, no,
The other one's just been
good.
hit by a guiding bolt. This one's been fucking sliced in half, basically.
So this one will expend half their movement to stand up.
Isn't it still our surprise round?
Oh no, you're
Nope.
right.
Yeah.
It is still the surprise round.
So he's still prone.
Oh my god. They
Ah. Doing it from the top. Ooh, not good.
That misses.
Try again.
That'll hit.
24.
Which one are you hitting?
Blue still. I'm still striking blue.
Alright.
I want him to again. No. Yeah, I want him to do again a Constitution saving throw because I forgot it was a surprise round. So stunning strike. So con save. He succeeds this time. That's fine. I haven't moved, so we should attack again.
Alright.
For another critical.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, that was the wrong freaking one. You know which one I was going for. It was this one, not the other one.
Yeah.
For that much damage, and again, attack save.
Unfortunately, because they're so badly injured, they have disadvantage on their tech save.
Oh dear.
They have disadvantage on their dex save and attack.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Because we've already lost two, Naya just straight fucking savage.
Did she just chop off another arm?
No, she lobbed off their head.
Fuck you, we're just gonna look and stare at her.
Technically, that's supposed to be on a 6, but because they lost 2 limbs already, I've brought it down 1.
I will wink and then essentially push my palm out towards the other guy and use my final, my extra. I can use my extra attack on the not movement, right?
You can't use extra attack to move now.
No, as in when I've sacrificed my movement to attack, right?
Yeah, because
Can I also do an extra attack on top of
extra
that?
attack says when you take an attack action, you attack again.
I am doing Claybolt against that other guy. An 18?
That'll hit.
Cool. For another 10 bludgeoning damage. As
Like
you
hit him on the
watch
head, like
clay basically forming, essentially dirt and clay picking up from around the room, forming a small spike that she just launches at this poor fucker.
Oh my god.
That's my turn.
Did you just throw a stalagmite or stalactite or something?
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ, Betty?
Right, Benny, he's gonna cast Shatter over hit anyone else,
Alright.
but it hits him, so Shatter at
Actually, they should
Okay,
have
well-
disadvantage on the dexterity saving throws because they're prone.
He's got disadvantage.
On dexterity throws.
Excellent.
Dexterity saves. Because they're already prone.
Yeah, so it has to be a Constitution save of 17.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
Fucking Christ.
So 17th under damage. And then
No. 32. You cast at a higher
32.
level.
Is it double? Oh shit, yeah.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, 32 damage.
Fortunately, for Benny,
The door's
because
closed
there
behind
are
Pale.
because there are still secondary explosions going off in the city.
It just sounds like an explosion.
Right. No one really
That's the-
notices the shatter.
I just like shh, Penny.
I'm afraid of what's gonna happen when you just get out of the city. Get back out of the Citadel, I mean.
We've got to kill Black Iron first.
Holy fuck, though.
Right, and he's just going to prepare an action at the end of this turn.
It's gonna prepare once it's trigger.
Movement.
Alright. Pale.
Tail's gonna bring on the thunder. And by that I mean I'm just gonna strike again. Don't know what spells he has. I don't want to look. I don't think there's many that's good for these tiny areas.
I mean, there are some situational ones. But it's probably better to conserve spells anyway because of the nature of what needs to happen next. That'll
That's
hit.
one. For 21, he
I
hasn't
would be
moved. so-
afraid of anyone who has a Wand of the Order and then has superior critical. That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Another 21 to
Don't give me
hit.
ideas.
Hit again.
Half
I'm
another
pretty sure only
13,
fighters can get superior critical.
26.
Got to get Borutor on that.
34
Oh
total.
my god. Ragnar?
Tail Brazy brings out his thunder, just whack, whack, freaking die. Oh, Ragnar?
Oh, it's my go. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going. Gonna move over there. Just like slightly step over him. Excuse me, mate. Thank you. And then I'm gonna use.
You want to know what's
Order on him.
amusing? These
What?
guys have this, but you guys knock them prone immediately.
So I've got another critical apparently.
Oh my god.
Get help is really effective. We should use it
It
every
really
time.
was, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
Did I chop off his head?
Only if you roll a 6.
Roll a 6.
I don't even know why I even bothered saying that.
So I just like flip it around myself and just pull it down on his head.
Yep.
That was fun.
I have never in my life.
Are you in shock?
What I find most entertaining about this is this all happened pretty much in the span of 6 to 12 seconds, right?
Yeah.
That's
We
the
threw
thing.
Benny at them.
We legitimately did the silent assassin kind of thing. Not so silent, but silent assassin sort of
Everyone's-
thing where we drew the guards in and then slaughtered them.
This is a
Before
very
they could do
effective get
anything.
help.
It is.
Pale's like, Ozun, I think we need the bag of holding.
Nah, well, we can give the armor to Benny.
It's more to hide the evidence.
Well, that
Yeah,
too. I mean, we could just like lock the door.
They would be suspicious because there are no guards.
True.
Alright, I'm coming in.
Anyone got any broomsticks? We could hold them up like scarecrow.
They're missing their head. One of them's missing an arm and a leg.
Don't we have a necromancer?
Ozun,
Right. On that note, shall we end it there?
Ozun comes in, there's just... he's corpses.
Visceral cleanup begins.
But yeah, I think that is a good place to end it.
Project 21 just turns into a vacuum cleaner.
No, Project 21 just starts eating it.
Do you have a mop and bucket function there?
Well, he doesn't need it, remember, because you guys, the wands of the order cauterize.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There's actually very little gore. You just got to get rid of the bodies.
We just take off the armor that they're wearing. Well, one of the armors that they're wearing. Cause...
And then that way Benny
arm
has
and the leg.
a disguise.
Exactly. So now Benny has a disguise. We can walk around this castle without getting noticed too much. Into the inner hall. We were persuasive.
This is just amazing.
Did you expect this today?
No. I suggested half of what happened, and I still am amazed. Oh, that's the wrong one.
I'm adding 50 pounds of green explosives to Ozden.
Oh god. Okay.
We can blow up the keep after we deal with
Wait. No, I call it
Black Iron.
Nobilium, right?
Yep, Nobilium. Just put a note next to it. High explosive.
Exactly.
Just so we don't forget, because we will forget like everything in our inventory, as we always do.
Very true.
I can't wait till you guys find out what's happened outside.
Chaos. It's all I can imagine.
I'm
Chaos.
gonna be perfectly honest. Part of me hopes that we just get to the door, we look out, and it's just a lava-filled lake.
Oh, actually,
just steadily growing out.
Ozen can probably... Oh no, Tom, we almost forgot.
What?
Ozen taps into the communication
No, I won't do
system.
the speech yet. I'll do the speech after we kill Black Iron.
Fine.
Not today. We'll do it at the end.
It's got to be before you kill Black Iron so that he can hear.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be sitting there with a glass of something and like the speech going on.
Okay, we'll do it. Start next session then.
Okay.
Simon, could you write that down?
I wasn't expecting this to turn into V for Vendetta, and here we are.
We're starting Z Evolution. Simon, could you please write that down so we don't forget? Simon?
V for Vendetta speech. To begin the action. I've written it to you, and now we're both going to forget.
Yeah, I'll send it to I'll write it to Brandon.
This has been a fantastic session. I love you all.
Love you too.
Look, you offered explosives.
We said yes.
Biggest Chekhov gun in the universe. How could we not fire it?
So worth it.
I didn't expect you not to. I'm just so glad with what you did with it.
Big kaboomy boom.
This is now probably one of my favorite sessions so far.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be immortalized on YouTube and not Twitch. Fuck Twitch, right?
I don't know. One day I'll figure out what the fuck's going on with Twitch. Anyway,
One day.
thank you for everyone who turned up, all the lurkers. And, yeah. See you next time.
Bye-bye.